Oh, it says reconnection successful, so...
Oh, yeah, sorry, there you go. I forgot to give the thing for her.
Dougie?
She introduced herself as Lila Odell.
Odell.
Lila Odell.
How old is she? Oh,
She's about, she's like her early 60s.
Okay.
Alright, I think it's stabilized now.
Are we back again?
Yeah, I think it's
Let
stabilized.
let's wait like a minute. Or
Okay.
like
Yeah.
two.
Okay. Let us know how it goes.
Did you try the
Chatting.
ping Google, by the way?
I did not. I probably should have.
But it looks like no, hold on, let's not.
Yeah,
let's
I'm
rush it.
not getting any dips or anything. So.
Okay, let's go. Anyway, where were we? So you're sure he's dead? Does he have a gravestone?
Well, I have no idea if he has a gravestone. Not a lot of people seem to. He didn't really have any immediate family other than
Thomas.
other than Thomas, who had only just came into the house. So I have no idea what happened to Douglas after that. I just hear, yeah, that's all I've heard is that he passed away.
Well, Ben, if there's any other questions, I think good, right?
Who did you hear it from? The news that he had passed on.
Word of mouth. It was all people really talk about. No one had saw him around for ages, and we just kind of assumed he'd passed away. He did usually keep to himself. He was a very quiet type, always walking up toward the cemetery with a book under his arm.
All right.
Everything's pointing to the cemetery.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your time, miss.
Anytime. In fact, if you want, maybe at some point I have like a my sink needs a little bit of a fixing up. If you want to.
Oh, I'm sorry, my mechanical repair is quite low. I think. But actually, let me check.
I have a good mechanical repair.
That's quite alright.
My mechanical repair is 10.
Well, I don't live too far away, so just ask for Lila Odell if you ever have any spare time. I'm always waiting for you, dearie.
Understood. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Kind of like give like a Lila grin, kind of like fans herself a little bit, like slowly, and kind of gives a little wink at you just before she turns off and heads off into another direction.
Benjamin, I feel gross.
If only I could.
I don't know why I interjected, honestly.
Well, she seemed quite keen on for you, so you did a bang-up job.
Thank you. I don't want to... Wait, is this terminology too modern to say bang her? Let's move on.
We need to keep going.
Dun, 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 dun.
So you're going to the paper place.
Yep.
The paper place.
The paper place. All right.
Is that what the place is called?
No, but I kind of want to make it that now.
All kinds of paper.
Yeah, so you go down toward the end of the street, and you can see what looks to be like the newspaper area. It's with a sign, the Arnoldsburg Advertiser.
Arnoldsburg Advertiser.
Yep.
Is there a pin you could put for that?
No, because this is the only map I have.
I know, but like off the map, you could like put it, right?
Oh,
corners.
not for this one, no.
Okay, fine. Whatever. I didn't want to pin
Weird.
anyone.
I'm sorry. Yeah, if you're looking through you can see like there's a bit of glass on the door. You can see there's like a reception desk and someone that's kind of like shuffling papers behind.
Oops, hold on. Sorry, I'm looking at the. We're updating our
Sorry,
stuff here.
I'm just
No
getting
problem.
it all organized. I should probably
Here you go back, Ben. I updated a little bit.
There we go. There we go. Okay, so in the paper place.
Yes, and there's a reception.
Hello. Is
Oh, hello.
yeah.
Your doors, your chair sounded like a door opening.
It did. I was thinking that. That was kind of crazy. Hello. We've been meaning to get that door fixed. Sorry for the screen. How?
Shoot, I need
How can I
to.
help you today? You look like fresh faces. Nothing new around.
No, we arrived in here yesterday. Been
After New Year's.
Tourists.
uh,
Oh, happy New Year to you.
not not quite tourists, but we had some questions for I believe it was an Artie Malloy if he's available.
Artie Malloy. Well, I haven't seen him since 2 seconds ago. That's me. How can I help you?
Oh, hello. I heard that you're the reporter around here.
Yes, that's me. I run pretty much this whole place by myself.
Oh, impressive. Oh, it's fine. Nothing spilled. I didn't knock anything over. I'm sorry.
Artie
Nothing.
just turns around, shouts out, "Hey, what did I tell you about having water on your desk?"
To himself. Oh no, he's.
There's water damage all over the paper. We gotta throw out all these notebooks now.
I already like the idea that Artie is like running the entire place by himself and is like imagining other people, but it's just himself.
I'd like to psychoanalyze him.
Oh,
Anyway,
well, sorry. Wait, you wanna?
yeah, I had a few questions. We were looking for a Douglas Kimball. We heard that he's been gone for quite a while, and I figured you would have reported about it it would have been about a year back-ish when he started, not being around. We even heard a potential rumor that he's dead.
Douglas Kimball. Yes, I do know of him. I've heard many rumors about that man.
Nothing
Well-
unpleasant, I hope.
No, nothing quite. He was a very pleasant man. Can't say I know too much out of the ordinary, other than he liked to go up to the cemetery every now and then with a book, so I hear, and before he went missing.
Oh,
Well-
what?
well-
Would you happen to know what book he had, like a journal or
Oh, I
like a
don't-
notebook, or just
I don't know.
a good paperback?
I don't know anything about that. I just hear all these things about him. He usually keeps up to himself. It's just we usually see him up there. Word of mouth spreads. It's a small little village. Of course,
Oh.
with things like this, word gets around.
Oh my gosh, there's such a great opportunity here. I just realized.
When were the obituaries added to newspapers?
No, I don't.
Uh,
When the first person died.
The very first person.
I think that's too hyper specific.
Well, because I'm thinking it's like,
Okay, they did exist.
Like looking at the records, they definitely exist in the toys. Would we be able to take a look at not the library record, at your records from roughly a year back? See if there's anything notable that happened around that time. If you keep all that stuff up to date.
Oh, I'd love to, sir, but unfortunately, only journalists and authors are allowed in the back here.
Only
I hope you
journalists.
didn't. I hope you know. We have a photographer.
Yeah,
We have a
yeah.
journalist of
You
our own
do?
right
Oh,
here.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
I'm Benjamin Bartholomew Benson. I'm sure you've heard of me.
And I'm afraid I haven't. I'm sorry, but well, oh, this is quite interesting, dude. We've actually been looking for a photographer. We don't actually have one in the team.
Well,
World War One. An example.
Okay, so yeah, yeah, okay. Well, once I'm done with this, I might be able to stick around for a little while longer.
Oh, well, that would be perfect. I'd love to get a look at some of your work.
Yeah, he doesn't have a portfolio though. Unfortunately, not on him.
He
Right now.
doesn't? Oh, that's
What?
But he
kinda
has a
shame.
camera, so you know he's pretty.
You stop!
On
You
the
stopping
dot.
me before I can take the photo out of my pocket.
That's what I said by there's a great opportunity here.
he's just standing in front of me like, no, don't. Whatever you do not take that photo out. And I'm like, well, why? He's clearly interested about my work.
But he might be the wait, there's such a gamble here. He might be the one person that
He's the only person that likes my photos. We'll never know.
already does seem like the
Mhm.
the what do you call it? The boisterous one.
Well, we'll go with you just overrunning my poor journalistic photo. Sad Barth.
Well,
That's
if you
suffice
don't
it to
have any
say.
photos, that's quite alright, but, well, let me know when you're finished with whatever it is you're here for, and if you're interested, we'd love to have you.
All right, I'll definitely keep that in mind. What I do have I do take my camera out as proof that I do have a camera and everything like that. What and that since I am a journalist, would I be able to go back and look at the records then?
Well, sure thing, of course, yes. He quickly grabs a little key and unlocks the door behind him.
All right, thank you.
And you... Oh, yeah, no problem, just, I'll be out here. Well,
I'll be out. I
I'll
can't
lead you
join.
to it.
I'm not a reporter. Sorry.
No, that's quite all right. I mean, I saw you enter with him. I believe that you are together, so you feel free to enter as well. I
Okay,
trust you.
Thank you. Oh,
Uh-oh.
wait. What do you mean? Oh.
Well, no. We're investigators. What's the first thing we do? We break a face. Now it's like, oh look, yeah, I trust you. That's gonna be fine.
Hold on, I haven't smoked in a bit.
Press the place down.
I'm gonna need you both to roll me a library use roll.
I think I'm
Oh,
good at. I
that's-
think I put
oh,
it.
that's-
I put
that's
stuff
smart.
in library use. I
Library
did not put
use.
any in library use because it got reset. That's fine.
I got 20.
That's the base. I got 38. Rip.
Oh.
Oh, did you?
Oh, I thought that was 19. I
Oh.
read that wrong.
You may push your luck if you wish.
No,
No.
I'm good.
20. I got a 6 out of 50. Like this is the time for it to not happen.
But
That's fine.
this could just be something as it takes a lot longer than expected. Not that there's nothing there. I mean, there could be nothing there, but
Let print aside.
Yep. So, yeah, you have a little look around. But with that, there is nothing noteworthy that you could find with this.
so and
Noteworthy.
when you say nothing noteworthy, the most noteworthy thing is that there has been no reported death of him.
Yeah, there's been no mention or anything, like no reported death of
Okay.
Douglas Kimball. The most you find is like probably like a missing persons report at most, but just
Okay.
kind of that.
So just the obvious. Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing really helped us out.
How long has that taken us?
That was taking you about 4 hours.
Okay, so
Okay.
it would be
good.
about 1 in the afternoon-ish?
Or later. I don't remember when we we didn't establish when we woke up either.
Yeah, we got. Assuming that we went to Melodius, he starts work at 9, so we would have been actually it would be around 2.
8. Okay, yeah.
Because we get there. It would take about. He said it took about half hour. We'll just say an hour for that. So 9, 10.
I think 3 because
yeah,
you had the
3
15,
sounds
okay.
more believable. So it's roughly 3-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's pretty much all you can see with that one.
All right.
Really. You don't find anything with it.
Well, Artie, we didn't find anything, but we do have one question for you. How much do you know about Melodius?
Melodius? Well, he's a secretive one. That one. Doesn't talk to us folk much. He always keeps to himself, more so than Mr. Kimball. Let's go a bit of a stink eye, that one on us. Why you ask?
Well, we did
Sorry?
visit him earlier, but what?
I was just asking. Bit grouchy every once in a while, or?
Oh, very grouchy. Yes, he doesn't like people. He's very much not a people person.
Hmm.
Yeah, mouse person.
I suppose.
No, not a mouse person either. He
Man.
just seems generally disgruntled. Is how I'd like to put it.
How long has he been like that? Just
I need to go
as
grab
long
my
as
as
he's
long
sister.
as-
lived.
As long as I remember, he pretty much lives and breathes his job. He only ever comes into town when he needs his necessities, like food or something. But other than that, he's always working.
Okay. You know, gravekeepers. Yeah, it makes sense they wouldn't want to talk too much. Oh, wait, did Bright say he's being BRBing?
Maybe.
I think so.
I've
Yeah, okay.
been here, so.
I think he said be right back. Probably to get water.
Oh yeah. Okay. Hold
Hey,
the line again.
Cigar break.
Quick break.
Quick break. We've been at it
How you find
for
this
about
so far?
2 hours. I do like it. I like that. I always like that because the ones we've done, they aren't really mysteries. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I do like the mystery aspect, and I do like how the stats play out too.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I like that the rolls are kind of like opposite.
it.
That you want to get lower. It's kind of
Yeah.
interesting,
Carl.
fun take. Hi, Carl.
I got a good joke for you. Never judge a book.
I'd give you inspiration if this game had that.
Bright's not here right now. We don't think. Bright's
Yeah,
gone missing for a year and used to hang out at the graveyard a lot.
Bright Kimball.
I don't know. Are we finishing this today though? It feels like we're like halfway.
I think you will, if I'm honest. It might take a little bit longer, but I think you could get it done, to be honest. Because there's actually, I won't say much.
I'm back.
But
Sorry
I think
about that.
Okay.
no problem. I think you will probably be able to get this done tonight. To be honest.
Okay. We've keyed in on where the most important place. I mean, the map kind of just flat out like okay, the cemetery. So, but like not metagaming wise, we've gotten a lot of clues that point to the cemetery.
But I clued in that it was definitely the cemetery when everyone kept mentioning it.
I think the cemetery might be involved. I'm not too sure.
Oh yeah, he always goes to the cemetery. Oh yes. Oh yeah, no, he is also at the cemetery.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing is I was reading through this and it never really clicked how much this module has mentioned that one location every time.
Well, I think I don't have any. Do you have any questions, Ben?
Since I was gone for like 3 minutes, what did
we stopped when we realized that you left.
Oh, sorry.
No.
No, he's
Basically, just asked like,
bit of a
yeah,
sti-
what
bit
was
of a
he
stink
up
guy.
to?
He doesn't like people. Keeps to himself. Does he live in town?
Oh, who?
Yeah.
Miss
Melodious.
Meliodas?
Yeah,
Yeah, where
Melodious.
does he
Oh, yeah.
go after work?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
he does live in town. He lives in well, he lives on the outskirts as well. Just like the Kimballs do. He yeah, he just kind of lives in a small little house all on his own.
Okay. Understood. Well, I don't have any other questions to ask, so.
Nope. Well, thank you for your time. I do appreciate it. And
You're very welcome.
yep. And I might be seeing you later.
Yes, please do. I'm really looking forward to seeing your work, Mr. Benjamin. Was it?
Yes, Benjamin. In fact, I've already taken a photo or two.
Oh, you have? I thought your friend mentioned that you didn't. Well, I'd love to see them.
Oh no, I need to develop it first.
Oh,
Investigation and all that.
Of course, yes, of course. Well, well, if you are allowed to show them, because I understand investigations are very, secretive. But
Yeah,
well,
assuming
I'd love
that
to see them
nothing,
if you can.
it's stuff I can show. I definitely will be showing them to you.
Oh, perfect. Oh, I would love to see. Yes. Well, I very much look forward to our next meeting then.
Yep. Have a good day,
You
sir.
two can meet on the way out. Well, yeah, let's head out.
Kind of tips his hat.
Head on out. Oh.
Right.
Head on out.
All right.
That Louis
Where are you
Armstrong guy is going
going
someplace.
next?
I think we should, honestly,
All right.
no other places of note. I don't think we're gonna get much from the police station, honestly.
Yeah. The only place I can think of that I would kind of be curious to go to is actually to Melodious's house, since I'm assuming he's not there at the moment.
That is true.
Get a bit of a snoop on. Oh, hey, Carl. Yeah, was it Mr. Green with the pipe wrench at the cemetery? It probably, but yeah.
That is true, but like,
Oh,
I don't want to
say,
seem like we're gonna get on bad graces.
Yeah.
Mistime.
How about since we are going to be going to how about we go back to the house and we'll talk more there.
Sure, don't mind.
All right. Well, once we get far enough that there's like, for sure that no one could like really like listen in, since in the town and all that. Well, I'd say we should probably get a bit of shut eye before tonight, since we're going to be I'm presuming you want to investigate the cemetery when he's not around.
Yeah.
So
He was very
defensive.
of.
Yeah, exactly. He's aside from the presumed bottle of scotch he's hiding, I have a feeling that he's definitely hiding something.
Don't know if what he's hiding is actually tied to our case, though. It could just be that he's hiding his supply of stuff. Are we still in the city?
No, I specifically waited until we were clear of the.
I know, but are we back home then? Right now? Are we?
I
talking,
figured
like,
we were just kind of talking on the way to the house.
Okay.
So 30-minute walk and all that.
Because
Okay.
like the Kimball's house is like, yeah, it's about a 15-minute walk away from the town itself, since it's a cemetery, so it's like out of the way. So I think at this point you're probably having this discussion while you're out of the town and on the pathway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
in this like little section here, or further on.
So I'd say when we get back we'll take a bit of a nap, and once we'll probably be woken up for dinner, and then we'll go from there.
I do like nappies.
A good rest every now and
Naps.
then. Nothing wrong with a good rest every now and then.
Sleepy weepies.
Okay, so yeah, you make it back to the Kimball's house. At this point, I'd say it's probably about 4-ish, like 4 p.m. So you try the front door, and
Oh,
Yeah.
we would have gone to the back door because the front door we don't the spare key only works on the back door.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yep. So, yeah, you go through the back door, and it's still empty at the moment. So Thomas has not arrived home yet. So,
You want to knock some more stuff over?
If I
Just
knock over
kidding.
some stuff, I mean, I suppose we could take another glance around to see if there's anything else that's missing since we've been away.
Sure. I mean,
Just
I know
don't...
we have a fantastic photo of the place just to compare.
I'll make sure to see if I can get a duplicate for you once I'm done.
yeah,
Actually,
have you done a little look around?
I am curious, like, how long does processing take in this era? Photo
I
processing,
mean,
like hour.
Yeah, it's the old way, so it'd take a lot
So, like,
longer.
none of your stuff can actually be like processed. I'm sure.
Well,
right?
I need to have a dark room for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Well, what do we do?
I mean, I'll give a cursory like spot, see if I can find anything in the thing, just as a, since you brought it up, if that's okay.
There you go.
I'm not gonna.
Start hitting it. Yeah, have a little look around.
All right, let's.
Whoa!
Ah!
I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't see it, so I'm gonna accept that it was definitely a 1.
I mean, you rolled a 2, so.
Oh, I
Rolled a
did. it didn't.
Can you scroll down in the thing?
No, I can't. I can't see it.
Oh, that's weird.
It's just roll request by your keeper, and then I don't see my.
Yeah, you rolled a 2 and I rolled a 21.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, you're okay. Give me a minute. That's a.
See
I
what
was not expecting an extreme success,
Yep.
so I had to.
What we did, what actually happened is when we knocked down the stack of books with the face, there was actually the most important clue of the whole thing, and we just didn't see it.
No, Britton has to think because I think maybe we have all the clues here. So
I mean, we probably do. This was just more of a, we got some time. We might as well see.
It's gonna be a clue that says maybe go to the cemetery.
What's this? Oh, wow, it's in Melodius's handwriting. I can't wait to murder that old bugger in the cemetery.
Okay, 1 second.
Understood. I think my character's voice has changed like at least 3 times. Maybe it's because I'm getting more tired of doing it. That's the problem with having a gravelly voiced character.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know when I do this for too long. Oh, it hurts me throat.
That's how I felt with all the kobolds I did on Dragon.
Oh!
It's just so...
I love that your mic hates it and doesn't capture when you do the voice.
I don't have the same for kobold voice on anymore because of noise gate and everything. But I turn it off. Oh, how about a frump?
Good old Frub. Okay. What do we find?
Yeah, okay.
Just kidding.
With that, yeah, alright, I'll say you find that.
This game would have been faster if we just got this at the start.
I mean, it's like, well, what's the first thing we do? We immediately fail our what do we have here rolls.
Okay, so it actually doesn't take you too long to find this. Just kind of having a glance around, probably like the house, going back into the study. You notice after having knocked over a bunch of the books, things have kind of moved around to different places. Something sticking out, something that you've not seen around the house before, especially in the study. The corner of like a little newspaper article.
Ooh.
And in this newspaper article, you can see that there was a mostly journalism note on a never published statement concerning about the cemetery. It's an interview with a Mrs. Hilda Ward. At age 64, and looking at the date, this interview took place about just over 20 years ago.
Okay.
But in this report, she mentioned that she'd seen, in her words, devil spawn stalking around the burial ground. They were definitely humanoid, but couldn't quite make out their features. They certainly look human, but they seemed there's a bit more to them than they could describe. Could have sworn that they had like canine features and they were covered in mold. But further in this article as well, it mentions that since then, Mrs. Ward had moved to Detroit and none of the other neighbors had ever seen anything relating to that and just thought she might have been crazy.
Okay, this kind of ties up. This ties together with the journal.
Creatures at night and all that.
Even though it's 20 years old, the closest thing we have. Now, a lot of people might think superstition, yada yada, but no, my gambling gut tells me there's something here.
Well, there's
a gambling gut.
There's definitely something going on over there. Well, I'm gonna go get some shut-eye. I store the...
Still soup? Is there still...
I'm sure that can wait for dinner.
What? Okay.
It's only in an hour or two.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm gonna, Benjamin's gonna go and try and take a nap in the room.
Okay. So you do that. I say, Idris, what are you up to with this?
I roll my dice. I roll my dice.
Alright, roll your dice.
What kind of dice are they? Are they just a D6, you think?
I'd say so, yeah. Just like /R1d6 or 2d6.
Let's go with
There you
2. I didn't do that.
That's odd. It's not popping up for me.
Oh, that's weird.
Maybe you have to refresh it. If you refresh it, hide the thing first.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
hide the capture of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there it is. Yep,
Cool.
I see the 2 now, the 2 and the 21. Oh, hey, look, we both got 9. Look at that.
Yeah. Okay, that's basically like okay, I feel lucky about this.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say a couple hours pass where you're just kind of waiting, and Thomas comes through the front door, and kind of walks down towards further in. Are you sitting in the kitchen area, Idris, or are you in the bedroom as well? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He walks forward and he sees you just kind of playing with your dice.
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, hello.
We've gotten a great lead. We've gotten a great lead.
Oh, that's fantastic news. So, you know who did it, or?
Not who. We know maybe what, but I don't think.
What?
We have to investigate the cemetery. It's gonna sound crazy if we just say what we think is happening.
Well, this is the furthest we've ever gone, so I'll leave you to it. I trust the process.
Yep. Always judge a book by its cover. I mean, wait, never.
I thought it was
anyway.
Never
Judge. I've already forgotten.
Always judge, never judge cover, not judge, never cover book.
Anyway, we're
That's
on.
not how I remembered it, but you know what? That's I could be mistaken.
Benjamin's still sleeping.
We were planning on We were planning on eating dinner and then heading to the cemetery. There's something about it at night that we're curious about.
That,
We can't do much because Melodious is very protective. Have you ever gone there?
yes, not at night.
But does he kick you
know.
out so quickly too?
Uh, no, not me, but that's because I've inherited this area, so he's
That's true. Maybe it's
kind of
because we're
grown
like,
into it.
putting our fingers in pockets they shouldn't be in,
He
for
is
pies.
very to himself, that one. He does not like people, so yeah. Well, if that's where you're heading, I guess do be very careful. Obviously, you're all adults, so I don't need to tell you. Night could get quite dangerous, especially in a new area, an unfamiliar area. So,
Do you know if by the time we eat dinner, he would be gone?
uh, possibly not. He gets off quite late, so, um,
True.
yes, I'd say if you want to get there before he's gone, uh, well,
We want to get there
I'd
after he's gone.
After he's gone, sorry, yes,
Yeah.
that's right. I'd say probably leave around 8 o'clock, and I'll get food set up in a little bit when I just put my stuff away.
Okay.
At this time, it's about like 5:30, maybe 6ish.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So he just starts cooking dinner, and yeah, just cooks a nice nice little meal, that you have, and
Vegetable
then
soup again.
obviously. Cooked more soup. He had a long day. He didn't really want to cook anything fancy, just
Instead of using
yeah,
broccoli for the soup, he used cauliflower.
exactly. And yeah, calls for you, Benjamin, and you all have a nice dinner. And are you just waiting until
Yeah.
you head to the cemetery?
I don't know
I'd
if we have any more
actually
things. Oh,
just
okay.
do a couple. It's like, just do a couple pictures since someone has expressed a lot of interest in my photos. So I need to make sure I get a couple more. So
Okay.
In the 20s, aren't they like loud as hell? They're like,
I
I
don't
think they are. They don't want when the light bulbs like break when you use them.
I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but
Maybe not.
um.
I'm not knowledgeable of the 20s.
I don't think they were super loud. It's just that they it took a while to set up, like the big ones. I'm looking so I can record my. Okay, so that was the first one was 5.
oh, are you trying your photo skills?
Yeah,
here?
I'm just let me get deleted all my stuff again. All right, I'm just gonna move that. I'll just do probably just one roll for everything, because like I'm gonna photograph at the house, probably the backyard, just kind of like general surrounding area, sort of stuff. And so that was my second roll. Oh yeah, oh that's so good. So
Yeah, once again, just I mean, obviously, this will be what it looks like when it's properly developed. It's the equivalent of if you took a picture while taking just flailing the camera around at this point. That's what it looks like. You just got
unsteady
a big
hands.
kickback when you press the button or something.
Well, one of the pictures is I drop something and I go to pick it up and my finger accident I take the picture, so you just see the back half of my head.
I want
Yeah.
I want Bright to push his luck here.
You want me to push my luck?
If you want to push your luck, you can go for it. It's gonna be
No, because I know the camera will explode.
The camera just implodes. No way. Oh man, you know what? I might not be the gambling man, but I do have 50 in my mechanical repair if it does go awry. 26.
Well, that's better than it used to be.
It's still a failure, but
yeah.
So double down. Or no,
Yeah,
press luck, and then that was 526.
I'd say with that, as you're trying to take this picture, you kind of like, you take like as you go outside to like take a picture, like the gun. There's like a bee that starts like flying about you and just kind of startling you. As you take the picture, you quickly and accidentally drop your camera and
No!
breaking off the lens of it.
No! I just fixed that last week.
This is a good meal. This is a good.
You just.
Thank you. Is Benjamin gonna have any food as well? Or?
Oh, I thought I ate, and then after I ate, I was
Did you? Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Although it is actually,
I'm
you know,
eating more.
oh, shoot, no. It's kind of funnier if wakes up, just immediately starts taking photos. This is when he comes in and he's grumbling. He's holding his camera and the lens is broken. Grumble.
Is everything okay?
The bee got to it. Stupid thing.
I didn't think a bee could do that much damage.
Nah, just flew in my ear, you know, it stalled me, and then I dropped my camera. I put the thing, and I go and grab my camera repair kit. I'll be right back. And then I'm gonna.
How much longer are we?
I'm gonna
rattling around for, Ben. What
Hey,
time is it right now, even?
we still have an hour.
Yeah, it's about 7ish at this point. Like you feel finished eating.
I'm gonna try to mechanical repair my camera. I mean, it's. See, there we go. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
We're killing ties.
There we go. Now
here's another dice roll.
Alright. Yeah, no, you probably like dropped your camera a few times, like probably from bigger heights too. That
yeah.
You know how to like, glue
How to
things
fix
together.
it. There we go. Yeah, it's like
He
yeah.
just
That,
wants more gold checks. He just wants more check marks on his stuff.
well, I broke the camera. I kind of need the camera. I need to take pictures of what's going to be happening at the cemetery. It's very important.
I forgot that was a mechanic, and that's kind of.
Yeah, it's a mechanical repair for my.
No.
No, I meant the tick mark thing. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right. I didn't even think about that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay, and yeah, I'd say after that, it takes you the full hour to like fix it. Idris, are you wanting to do anything while this is happening, or? Lucky number 7.
I'm in the damn room, just like, man, I wish there was something to do. I wish there was TikTok or something.
Well, you could help me out with this repairs. Hand me those pliers.
No.
His response is just to roll more dice.
I'd say at that point though, you managed to get the camera fixed up. It's still like, some glue is probably still like a bit wet, trying to like hold the thing together, so it might not really be the most usable right now. But yeah, yeah, you managed to get it going again, in some kind of strange, scary way. And it's about 8 o'clock at this point.
And it's pretty. It's starting to get dark out, or is it still fairly light?
It's very dark out at this point.
Right.
It's like winter.
I'm gonna grab my kerosene lantern. So.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab my dice.
He'll throw it at him.
Yeah. And then Thomas is gonna say, "Well, I trust that you two aren't gonna do anything illegal."
Absolutely not. We will not be doing anything illegal there. We're just checking around. Well, we're just checking around, making sure everything that is. Trust the process.
And you're not gonna be digging up or opening any graves or anything, right?
Oh,
no, we don't have a shovel.
No.
Okay, it just had to double check. 'Cause,
We might open a thing, but if it's open, then we can go in. So
I don't think that's how that works. I'm starting to get a little worried.
who's
But,
the investigators?
There will be no opening of any graves.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean opening a different thing, perhaps a door.
No, there will be no
is-
grave openings.
That's not a grave. A
no
door.
mausoleums either.
Maybe a
Let's
a
go.
hole.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm glad we should
Well,
head out.
I just do be careful.
Don't judge a
don't-
book by the cover that's judged.
Okay. Okay.
It's getting worse every time.
Like the soup.
I do like that. The meaning is just being lost each time it's said. I like that this could be the origin as well of Don't Judge a Book by its cover. It's just
I'm gonna look it up while you explain what we're doing then.
okay. Yeah, so Thomas is off to bed, and you start making your way up.
Yeah.
It's
Ah,
very
shit.
dark out. What's up?
1860.
They haven't heard it in this area.
But it
It's
was
quite a remote area.
popularized in Murder in the Glass Room in 1946.
Oh,
All right.
so
all right.
I mean, this definitely could be the very first time they've heard it. No, you could have been for all they know, you were the one that invented this saying.
Okay.
You're an
so-
inspiration.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so if you start heading up. It's very dark, late at night. Are you sneaking up or anything, or are you just walking up?
I'd say just in case to be quiet. I don't have the lantern. I'm assuming we can make it up there, like in the dark, even though it's dark out, but like we can still kind of see.
Yeah, it's like it's that level of dark that's just kind of like that's still that shade of blue, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it's very dark, but yeah.
Well, I would be
Dimly lit.
I would be trying to be quiet.
Okay. If you are sneaking, then roll me is it a stealth roll, a sneak roll in this?
Stealth.
It's stealth.
Okay, roll me stealth, please.
Nope.
Well, freaking great.
Uh,
Mine's at a 20. Why did it hit? Why are my stats so weird? I have navigate at 40. Come on.
I mean, it doesn't really matter what our stats are, considering we're rolling all over the place.
Oh,
It's
no, it's your
fine.
problem.
It's just you.
My mind's
yeah,
too preoccupied on making sure the glue is setting in my camera.
Yeah, it's just you are sneaking up very well. Like you've definitely had some experience in your past, probably just having to sneak around some places or like
Not as good
avoid
as it
some
used to
certain
be.
people. Yeah, it could be bad, but you feel very confident you're hidden. What is distracting you, however, are all the twigs and leaves being rustled. Yeah, being rustled and stepped on and snapped by Benjamin behind you.
There's also
as he's kind of forgotten holding his lantern while trying to hold the lantern in one hand and fix his camera with like the other, and like.
Don't forget the clattering of
job with
stones
two
too, because
hands.
he's definitely dragging his feet a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, as long as I'm not caught, that's.
Yeah, don't worry, they're gonna see me first. All right, so we get up to the cemetery.
I'd say because you're trying to be stealthy about it as well. It takes you an extra 10 minutes, so probably like I'd say like you get here about 10-15 minutes max.
Okay.
And yeah, you have a look around. It's very empty right now.
All right.
So what do you want to do?
I'm gonna light the lantern then, since we're up here. There doesn't appear to be anyone, so now it's time to start investigating. Probably to the
Douglas's favorite tomb.
Yeah. I need to go back to the page.
We didn't even get to look at it really. So.
It was
The
Melodious.
glossy.
Melodious did like point to the specific grave that Douglas went to. So that's the one I would check out first.
Yeah, I don't
All
see
right.
any reason not to.
I'll ask which, if you're looking around the grave, you can see that it is. This old tomb has definitely been worn smooth with both like age and weather, and having a look, it makes a perfect spot to kind of just you just kind of looking at it. It's like, yeah, it's a grave, but it does look quite cozy. You can sort of understand why Douglas would probably come up here and like read a book from this, because it's very well, like, very smooth.
Are there any like
cozy
drag
looking.
marks around the grave?
Roll me. If I just present both of these, roll whichever one you prefer.
I don't
Well,
think
spot hidden for both
yeah,
of us.
track is not quite.
I didn't realize track was what that meant. I thought it was track and field.
Oh!
Well, what the?
I kind of I'm.
I can't. It's too dark. I don't have.
Well, no.
I don't have the lantern.
That's interesting that both of my critical successes have been for spot hidden with 2s, like double. Like
That's crazy. Weighted dice.
yeah, I'm
Weighted
using
dice.
my weighted foundry dice.
Yeah, I can't believe this. Okay. Yeah, interesting having a look around. Yeah, since you don't have a lantern on you, this is very difficult for you.
Can't
No,
see
I
shit.
have my
Yeah.
I have my kerosene lantern out. So.
Yeah, but I can't see because you're like on another side, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I get you.
Benjamin, you probably with being like, a photographer, a journalist, and all these things, you've definitely gone out and like learned how to, track things, to try and get that winning picture for the tabloid or something. And because of that, it doesn't take you too long to notice that you do see some strange tracks around the tombstone, and they look like they've been made by a man-sized, like average size, like man-sized bare feet, that start heading towards a mausoleum. This one. The strangest thing about these tracks, though, is
You labeled it as tunnel. Come on.
Oops.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
Well, it's going over to the mausoleum.
We're going to the mausoleum. You see
Okay.
that? Yep.
It is a mausoleum.
It's a mausoleum.
All right.
So,
Idris.
Hello.
yeah, but the strangest thing about these tracks, though, is they start with, human feet, but they end in hooves rather than toes.
Check this out. Also, I'm 100% taking a photo of this. This is some juicy stuff.
Roll photography.
Please don't break my camera. I just
Well, don't
wanted-
push it again.
Oh!
Wow!
I actually took a good picture. Whoa! I can't believe. I actually can't believe
I don't know if it's the adrenaline or just the sheer craziness of what you're witnessing right now, but you've taken the steadiest photo of your life, and you feel pretty confident how this is going to turn out.
I mean, more confident than usual. So this is the bare human feet to hooves picture. All right. Okay.
What'd you take a picture of? It was so dang loud.
Oh wait, I probably have the flash on too.
We're not really being stealthy, but it never started like that.
Oh no,
Not gonna lie.
I think we're pretty quiet getting up here.
So what did you see? What is this?
Look, weird feet that transition to hooves. I don't know what that
it's
is,
kind of
but
a-
it is. It's this is gonna make so
It
much
is
money.
something. Oh, I didn't know you were into money.
Ah,
For money.
this right here, this is precisely. Look, my picture, and then I show him again the blurry the super ultra blurry picture of Bigfoot. They paid top dollar for this.
And it's even worse because it's at night.
You can't even see it. They paid top dollar for this. Now this, ooh, the Hoof Man.
Oof, man.
Anywho,
I guess we should follow where it goes.
absolutely, it's going to this mausoleum.
Mausoleum.
And I'm definitely going to investigate the area.
Okay. So, yeah, you don't see much around it. It just seems like a simple mausoleum. If you want to have a look inside, I need you to roll me a strength roll.
All right. Is there a way to assist people with rolls or
Like
no?
we both push.
Like yeah, if we both push, do we have a greater chance of doing it, or is it just kind of more of you'll take the average of the two?
Yeah, I haven't actually been told that in this, like, when I was looking at the rules.
Okay, I was
will
just curious.
double check it. Yeah, I'll double check it. I guess for now we'll say no,
All right,
unless you want
okay.
me to have a look up.
Well,
I think we just both try.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll wait for you. So I'll hold the light for you, and then if you can't do it, I'll pitch in.
Okay, finally, my strength's coming in.
He's got his lucky dice. Dice in a cup in one hand. He's using the dice in the cup to push it.
Okay.
So we were lying, right? We are going in. We are opening doors.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. Yeah, with that, it closed up pretty tight, but you, with enough force, you do manage to budget, and yeah. 1 second, sorry.
Hurry up! No, just kidding.
Ah!
Get out of here.
Hurry up already!
Okay. So. Oh, interesting. Okay. Ooh.
Once
Okay.
once Idris has opened the thing, the mausoleum, I'm gonna hand him here, Idris, you hold the lantern.
Okay, oops. That's good.
And I do take out my handgun.
Yeah, no problem. That's okay. You, as you begin to open this, you crack it open, and immediately seeping through is a hideous stench coming from behind this door.
Ugh.
Are you still going to push open, or are you doing anything
I light my
else?
cigar.
the whole hill explodes because it's a gas main, natural gas.
No.
So you're still opening it though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we have to.
Okay. So as you continue opening this door, you manage to open it all the way, and you see very briefly for a couple of seconds that at the bottom where there should have been a grave or like a tomb is just a dug up piece of ground leading underground. However,
Oh.
I will mark that one off now. However, as this horrid stench seeping from out, like coming from within, just overwhelms your senses. You start feeling really faint and giddy and really woozy until suddenly
I'd like to take a few
you
steps
see
back.
nothing
Oh.
and you black out.
Oh. No! I should have bought
No, I
a
don't.
gas
That's-
mask. Game over.
Hang on a second. I gotta do something.
Uh-oh.
Just so we're on the same page, right? You would have just opened it all the way too, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Say, don't worry, we're definitely not going to plunder any graves. So just shut up. We're about to plunder some graves. We're not doing anything illegal. Look, we could just say, the weird hoof people opened up the mausoleum. I got the pictures to prove it.
Secret dice roll.
Yep, the private dice roll.
Okay.
We-
So about 3 hours pass, and it's essentially the dead of night at this point, and you awaken to what sounds like the sound of humming from behind you.
Like what kind of humming?
Joyful humming, like someone's kind of at peace, just having a nice little time right now. They feel
Alright.
calm.
Do I have my camera and handgun?
You have a little look around, and yes, you still have all your stuff.
All right,
Okay,
that's good.
maybe we should hide for now.
Yeah. That'd be the second order is to we're still at the same spot. We just hear humming behind us.
Yes. If you're,
Is the scent still there?
it is still there. It's not as strong because it's kind of like dissipated with the fresh air that's like around you.
Yeah, it's airing
Okay.
out. All right.
Yeah. So, but if you're turning around, are you turning around to see the source of the humming, or
Yeah.
if it's like
Yeah.
right behind you, to which you see, perched on the gravestone here is a man with balding white hair and round spectacles, sitting on a gravestone, reading a book right now.
Is he of average height?
He does look like he has average height. Although, having a look at him, you see that he has got. Why is this being weird? Hang on. That's what's being weird. There we go.
There he is.
You do see. Since you do see him, hang on, I have to check something.
Oh, are we going to the people page?
Uh,
Bum, 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 bum.
I have to.
Is this new music?
Yeah, there's new music. Okay. So yeah, upon immediately seeing this individual, you can see that he does not look entirely human. You can see that his nose is kind of protruded out to a sort of canine-like feature. Completely naked, but also mostly covered in various like mold and mud, and with hooves for feet. See this individual just quietly reading his book, but seeing this is definitely not something natural or human. I need you
Oh no.
to roll your first sanity roll, please.
Oh
Going.
no! You were exposed to a traumatic event. Oh
Wait, what does that
no.
mean? Because I rolled a 70 and it was a 70.
Did I succeed? Do I click it again? Oh. Oh!
So if you succeed,
Agree.
then yeah, I guess it's.
And we didn't lose any sanity. Right?
I know that sometimes some things are so horrific that even on a success you lose some sanity, but it's like you only lose like a point, maybe two, instead of like, oh yeah, I just lost 15 sanity. So.
Alright, yeah. So I gotta roll a d4.
Oh wow, yeah, we both managed to. Wow, you were on the cusp.
Yes.
Oh.
That's why I went hoo hoo.
Yeah, I thought you had 60. No, I only have a 60.
No.
So. I'm not as sane as Idris is. It's probably because I think my photos are actually really good.
Photos here.
Because you got successes. Alright, both of you take 2 sanity points.
2 sanity.
Okay, so this happens regardless of. Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that's where you rolled the d4.
Yeah.
Question. Was 60 is our max, or was my max sanity, and 70 is his. How do we like temporarily? Oh wait, it might be.
You get temporary insanity if you lose 5 or more sanity in one check.
Okay, but it's more of like how do I alter my sanity without altering the base sanity?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I could have sworn that there was a
tab
for that.
You edit the top. You just edit the top number.
Okay.
You count it down because once it's gone, it's pretty much permanently gone.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a bit of a comeback, but well, whatever.
There can be ways to come back, but it's only when you.
My psychoanalysis roll actually can help with that, but that takes months to do. So. It's gonna take a while.
But with that, you do also let out an involuntary scream of fright as you both see this individual.
What?
Yeah. To which he looks over to you, raises a little eyebrow, but kind of just goes back to his book.
Oh, he doesn't seem hostile.
Balding on top. Round spectacles.
Can't really tell the height.
Doesn't look too. Douglas?
No, hold on. Thomas did not say he had hooves.
He didn't, but.
Well, that was a year ago. He could have grown hooves.
I don't think people just grow hooves.
He just took a picture of the Hoove Man, so this is the Hoove Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Hooves could say.
No,
Well, you know what I say? Judge covers by books. We should go. I don't know. Do you think he speaks?
Well, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a picture.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Look, this is an actual mythological being, probably. So.
I'm sure this won't frighten the guy.
Look, it'll be fine. I got a gun. It'll be fine. I have a gun.
Wait, are we okay? I was gonna ask if we are allowed to do that.
Oh yeah, I probably should okay it with the
Yeah, if you want to take a picture of him, you can. If you want to push it, you can do that.
I don't think I'm gonna push it. I don't want my camera to fall apart. So.
Yeah. If you take a picture, of course it's not gonna come out anywhere near as good. Like this is gonna be Bigfoot 2.0.
Well, it's yeah, my hand's super shaky. You see, like
Yeah, it makes sense that you wouldn't take a good photo, even if you did.
Yeah, it really does. But the flash of this thing does startle him and like, whoa, whoa, what are you doing?
Douglas, right? Douglas, correct?
Yes.
We've been looking for you.
You've been gone for over a year. Missing? What, I look him up and down. Happened?
What's up?
1 second, sorry. Also, you now have access to him in the people section on your book.
Coolio. Update that. Update that. The
Okay,
ghoul?
Well, we don't know that.
Oh shit! Did it say that?
Yeah, it says Douglas Kimball the Ghoul, but we don't know that.
Oh.
He's just
Okay.
a weird canine-looking dude.
Yeah. Should I keep that shown or not?
We kind of figure he's not human. At this
But
point.
I was figuring something different, but I mean, it doesn't. We'll reach our own conclusions in character, so.
Why did that music?
okay.
Why was there music sting there? What the-
Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, because it said to reveal it. So, all right. Anyway, yeah. So, remind me what you asked. I'm sorry. That threw me off.
You've been gone.
Yeah, he's
What's
been gone.
up?
He's been gone for a
Buttercup?
whole year. What's been happening?
Life was tiring, mundane. I was bored. All I wanted was left alone with my books. Other humans keep making demands of me. But living like this, as a beast like this, a ghoul,
Mood.
my life is great. I do not need money. I don't have to dress for dinner. I don't have to meet with anyone. Except at mealtime. I can read whenever I damn well want, night or day. But the others are shutting down this entrance. So I had a few nights try to get more of my book before we left for good.
So you've been breaking into your own study.
Well, is it breaking in if it's mine?
Well, technically, it's no longer yours. It's your cousin's nephew.
Oh, my nephew? Oh,
Nephew.
Thomas? Well, you can have it. I don't need that. I just want my books.
So the hooves, you
You know what happened to you for this to happen? Not that we have an issue with it.
Well, kind of points over to the
Benjamin
tunnel.
definitely has an issue right now.
It kind of. Oh, also, he's not. He's just watching this whole thing. Just watching this whole thing. Like, what the?
What the?
He's been there the whole time. I didn't want to say anything because I thought it was funny.
So, yeah. So, well, I don't really know what happened. One night I was reading and I came across a strange figure. One that looks like me. I went to say hello and... well... it wasn't very good. It's not the friendliest. But... I realized that... they just want to be left to themselves.
They...
One night... I just... points into the tunnel. I went to explore. Curiosity got the better of me. And realized how they lived. And, well, I was envious. So I decided I wanted to join them. And then, one night I woke up like this.
And that was a year ago then.
We should explain who we are. We're
I mean, does it matter at the moment?
Are you curious who we are, or would you rather just be left alone?
That's
Well, I don't really care either way, if I'm honest.
Okay, then
We'll
we
just-
might as well tell them.
leave you to your devices.
Thank you.
Well,
Well, if you see my nephew, tell him that I'm still alive. In a manner of speaking, anyway.
Right.
we do have. I do have one question though. What do you do for food?
Food?
I'm gonna. We need. When you just asked that, my hand tightens on on my handgun.
Whatever anyone brings in.
Oh, it's like offerings to the graves.
Flowers and the like.
You could say that.
Okay. You want vegetable soup?
No,
Okay, just making sure.
we have plenty of
Okay.
meat.
Okay.
Mm,
I'm trying to figure out then, because like, yeah, I was curious about that. Out of character. I was like, is he? I don't think he's eating people. I think he's eating dead people.
he's
Maybe?
probably eating
What do you-
dead people or like deer and stuff like that. Because I think there.
He would have eaten us.
Well,
Or
not
he
only
wouldn't-
that, there would have been like, oh yeah, murder cases happening. From,
Yes.
If you do want to like try and figure out a bit more on that, you could roll a
You could do a look.
I mean,
I'd say psychology maybe. We'll go with that.
We'll both do one.
You want to? Yeah.
oh,
I'll do one too. Ah. That was close.
I think
Alright.
I know. I think I know what he's potentially referring to, but
I mean, with that, you Benjamin, you can see he's probably like, because he was a human once. He knows like, you know, right from wrong, but you can see like there's definitely like, yeah. When he says to me, he's intentionally not being clear.
yep, definitely know probably what he's referring to, but
He says that it's not all a lie, and that it is probably what is gathered, whether it could just be animal, but you can tell that there is also, yeah, you can see he's intentionally hiding stuff
Yeah.
as well from it.
let's
Okay.
not poke that. So, dude, well, we've found our burglar, but Mausoleum time?
Why would we go in there?
There could be interesting things down there. Think of the money. Think of the fortune.
I feel like we've already tested our luck. You know, I'm all about gambling, but I don't know about that.
I don't wave it around, but like I do have protection.
Are you hiding this from him, or?
Yeah, this is more
or not?
more of whispering now. Sorry, I should have
Okay.
clarified.
I'm honestly thinking of it. It's like, what do we? You know, it's all about uncovering the mystery. Like, what is it? But like, he just described what happened when he went inside it.
Oh, yeah, but we don't have proof. I mean, like, yeah, he's
That
living
is-
proof, but I don't. think
Yeah,
he's
that is
gonna-
true. As an investigation, like I'm trying to figure out also like how are we going to relay this information?
Well, one, I got my stellar pictures.
I don't know. I'm kind of lost for what to do.
Well, Well, I'm. Look, it'll. As soon as there's any real danger, we can go back.
Okay.
And I, you'll have to. You still, Idris, you still have my kerosene lantern, right?
Yes, I guess so. I don't know if it's still lit after all that.
Yeah, is it?
It's been a few hours. It's probably dying out.
So I need more
We
kerosene.
have less reason as rational people to go in.
Well, I do carry additional kerosene
you
on
did
me.
lose 2 sanity just now, so I mean, you are less sane.
I mean, look, I can refill the kerosene lantern. It's not. I'll refill it.
Where are you going? Where are you going?
I mean, I carry it in my bag.
The music's like the bag. Bright really wants to go in. He's making up for.
I really want to go in.
If you go, yeah, you want to go in?
I'm trying to convince Idris. It's like no. This is perfect. This is me. I'm seeing dollar signs. I just need.
Say you both don't have to go together if you don't want to. Like
Splitting
if
the
you
party.
think this is a bad idea, you can stay outside.
With Douglas the Ghoul.
With Douglas the Ghoul.
Yeah, do you want to stay outside and play dice with Douglas, or do you want to go insane and potentially die with me?
How attached am I to Idris? I kind of like playing him.
I really like Benjamin Bartholomew, and he's seeing dollar signs. There's money. Oh, there's so much money that can be made.
I do want to. I guess this is the question that will decide it, though. How moral is Ben in reality?
Oh, Ben, is a
like amoral?
He whatever gets some money.
Okay.
In that case, that sounds fairly immoral.
Yeah, because I was just thinking, it's like, because if we take pictures of this, we're gonna disturb the thing. Well, does he? Well, he was missing 1 year ago. He knows what a photo is too.
Yeah. Well, and again, if something bad happens, 1, I have a gun, and 2, I can run. So.
Mine will go in.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
So then, look,
I'm covering my mouth.
I'll go in front. I'm shorter, and you can use your light, and I can point my gun and shoot if I need to, but mainly for the camera.
Okay.
All right. I'm going.
Hi,
into the
Douglas. We
tunnel.
won't bother you.
Going good.
Mhm.
He can see you because it's not like you can hide from
yeah.
him at this point.
That's true.
Yeah. We just whisper, and then we both go to the tunnel.
Well, are you just gonna ignore what he's saying and just go in?
He did say. Wait, what did he say though? He was like, "You going in?
He just
Oh, yeah, going in?
Yep.
Yeah.
Would you recommend it?"
Well, there's
Well,
stuff to be found.
I suppose so. That's one way to look at it.
Well,
Just-
what kind of
If you go
investigators?
in,
What kind of investigators quit halfway in?
Oh, you're just
That's
flat out
right.
fucking telling him who are investigators when you told me not to say it.
Okay, you know what? Fair. Yeah, fair.
well,
No, Douglas is being blinded by the greed right now.
Who's Douglas?
They're not
You're
Douglas.
Ben.
Ben's no.
You're blinded. Buddy.
I'm blind. I'm taking my glass. I can't see it. My glasses are off.
well, if you go in, just be warned, you may not come back out. And he just goes back to his book.
Ben, have you heard of a thing called a red flag?
I've heard of the white flag from the war.
Well, you know, a white flag used to be white, and then on blood set becomes red.
Yeah, 2 sanity is a lot. That is a lot of insanity. So it's fine. Look, we'll be fine.
You know what? I'll peek in a little. Let's take this slow because we opened that door
Well, the door-
really quick.
Yeah, door's already open, and it immediately leads into a tunnel. So
Okay, you're going in. You're going
Yep.
into the tunnel.
Yep.
All right. So
You've signed your death
I
warrant.
said peek in a little, don't go like, and then
Peeking a little. Meanwhile, Benjamin just jumps in.
okay,
Getting the thrill of his life.
you're kind of staying behind, having a peek in. You can see that there are multiple. This thing leads into like 3 separate like tunnel like pathways essentially. Like one on the left, right, and then straight on. All kind of descending further. Not too much, just kind of like a slight decline further into the earth, just into pitch black like darkness.
and
Benjamin, you're just going straight in.
No, I'm not rational to run into darkness. I have to stay with the light source. So.
yeah, I'm like at
okay.
the doorway still. I was like, Ben,
Oh right. Oh okay.
All right.
is it? I don't know.
Look, it will be fine.
Okay, maybe you know what? It's there's so many red flags.
Oh,
And my guy lives. Okay, hold on. I don't know. I'm taking this so slow, but like I'm trying to figure out would my character go in or not. That's like my problem.
I mean,
I'm having right now.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's
I mean, your character.
Because my guy
character.
takes gambles and lives each day like it's his last one. Okay,
The
I
number
guess.
one rule I pretty much say to all my players is play the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying to like. Okay.
This is the scoop
Live
of a
each day.
lifetime, and imagine the riches that I could get by.
Okay,
by
I'm
selling
going
this.
into because like yeah, I realize my ideology is lives each day like it's the last one, so this could be his last day.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Which way are you going? Left, right, or forward?
You got. Hold on. Hey, Mr. Gambler. Why don't you roll your dice? 1, 2, we go to the left. 3, 4, we go through the middle. 5, 6, we go to the right.
One.
We're going to the left one.
Okay. You go down the left one. Are you just going down, or are you being sneaky?
This is something I'm
Oh, fantastic.
I'm sneaking. There's this. I need to be quiet so I can get the perfect shot. So.
John Sneak here is going to be sneaky.
Of course I'm sneaky. Look, I have a 50%. I'm actually pretty good at stealth.
I can't really be stealthy with my.
Well,
with the
we're
kerosene
not.
lantern.
It's to make like not a lot of noise.
Oh, but I have low stealth.
That'll be fine. I'll give you tips.
Okay. So.
Every step he does, the
Ben, you're
dice
going
rattle in
pretty
his
good.
cup.
Maybe I should have just said I wasn't being stealthy.
Do you want to push it?
No.
Okay.
Push it. He breaks his leg. Oops.
It slides down, rolls down the tunnel. Ow! Alright. Yeah, I'm just trying to see now, but you, being more, you're in the zone right now. You've got this scoop in the, like, of a lifetime right now. You're not gonna mess this up. But, Idris, you're probably not so used to, spelunking in tunnels and, like, cave systems and stuff, that this is, like, definitely new territory to you, and you are flipping and, like, kicking a bunch of, like, gravel and dirt and stuff by accident, like, a lot of loose footing. You're not doing the best job, to be honest.
Ow.
I'd say if you're following it all the way, it comes into like a few other like pathways that are just like at the end of the day they all sort of like converge a bit into each other. You can kind of see like gaps into like tunnels to your right as well as you're going on, until you come across what looks like a fairly large, like, open area, and you can see what looks to be kind of hunched over is a humanoid shape,
Oh boy.
like a human male shaped individual, kind of hunched into the darkness.
Practicing the sanity thing. I'm ready for
I
it.
I mean, all
Not in this one. Hang on.
yeah.
One sec.
I was gonna say, from my limited Call of Cthulhu knowledge, is it you can't really get scared by, or if you succeed on a sanity check against something, you can't lose sanity to that same thing within like a while. Like it's usually like a couple of days because you've like mentally prepared for it or something. So like we saw Douglas a ghoul, and because we both succeed, if we see another ghoul, ghoul, we don't know he's a ghoul, but that sort of thing.
Yeah.
We won't lose sanity. At least that's
Oh,
that's
okay.
that's from my understanding from when I used to listen to some Call of Cthulhu.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't lose sanity for seeing a second tool or creature. I don't know why that didn't work. My dice rolls are being iffy now. Okay. One sec. I'll just say this without having to like close everything. Okay. Alright. You see that he's just kind of hunched over in this large like open cavern area. What do you do?
All right. Well.
Stand.
All right. So it hasn't noticed us yet.
Not that you can tell.
I didn't think this far ahead.
Yeah, because you need someone to take the photo, and
Well, no,
someone to
'cause-
hold the gun,
'cause I-
and to hold the
Well,
kerosene lantern.
I can take a picture with one hand, or well, I can kind of lay it on my arm with my gun, but you know what? I'm actually, it hasn't responded to the light at all.
That's a fair point. I forgot about the light.
So I was about to say, if it hasn't responded, I was just gonna snap a photo because it's not gonna get startled by the flash. But wait, I can flashbang him.
I'd say, from the looks of it, it doesn't, like, whatever you're looking at, it doesn't seem like it's bothered or it hasn't noticed. You can't quite tell.
Okay, I think you know what that means. Then it's picture time.
I hope they invent cameras that take quieter pictures. I whisper very quietly under my breath.
Do you want me to roll it, or do you want to have the notifications? Since I'm pretty quick on the photography click.
Roll me a photography check if you're taking a picture.
Oh, I thought that was 4. I'm like, whoa. Okay. So I got. Then we got. That is.
Going on?
The humanoid animal thing.
Oh, you're writing down stuff?
Yeah, in a Word doc, since I don't really have a place to put it. At least I can't think of where to put it in this. All right.
All right. One second.
Just flashbanged the whole area.
Okay. So do you wanna push it?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay.
I got a good clean picture.
Cool. Yeah, you take a picture. The flash goes off, and you hear as all of a sudden it starts kind of rubbing its eyes and turns to you. Whatever you saw definitely did not look very humanoid for that split second as it turns to you and starts marching towards you. I need you to tell me what your dex is.
Uh-oh. My dex.
Yeah,
Mine's
both of
80
you.
and yours is 70.
I have 70 dex.
Okay, so whoever has highest dex goes first. This is how this works. So
Okay.
higher dex goes first, then it goes to in order. So in that case, Benjamin, you said you had 80?
No,
I have 80.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Idris
Yeah, in that
has
case,
80. Benjamin has 70.
yeah. Sorry, Idris, you go first then.
So what are we doing? I don't understand.
Sorry,
Is this combat technically?
This is essentially initiative and combat.
Okay.
So how this works is how combat works is rounds end until essentially the DM says, or the keeper rather says, all right, your turn's done. You have what I think you have like enough actions to think what I think is feasible that you could do in like a few seconds, like probably 5-6 seconds max.
Okay. Let me think then, because I have time. Idris doesn't. Are we running? or are we fighting?
Well, currently, it's just walking towards us. I'm not sure how threateningly or anything. I mean, I just did I just flashed it, so it's probably not happy about that. But I don't know.
I think it's time to walk out of the cave.
I mean, does it look angry?
You can't really tell from the distance you're at.
All right. So the choices are, let's see. I mean, it's combat time, so he's probably about to maul us. But we don't know, or well, they don't know that. So I mean, it's up to you. Like, does he think it too dangerous, or is it just more of, oh, he's reacting to something and now he's walking at us? Time for a fight. Yeah, he hisses at he hissed at us. It's fine, probably.
I have 70 English. Wait.
I have a 50 in English. I English bad.
I don't know if we're not running away right away, and you know what? Bright's in front of me, so I don't have a problem.
I'm the one with the gun.
You push Benjamin and rock.
Bro, I need to be in the front so I can shoot it. Have a clear shot.
I don't know. Can I yell? Wait!
Stop right there, criminal scum! You violated the law.
Mate kudasai.
Is that what you want to do? You want to shout wait?
Or maybe I don't want to yell. Now I'm thinking about it. You know what? I think the best thing to do, honestly, is to just start backing up. I'm backing up.
You're backing up?
I'm looking behind me and then backing up.
Okay, yeah, you look behind you. You just kind of start making your way back through the tunnel. I'd say you make it about,
Can I listen if there's anything else in the tunnel, like, as we're heading out?
Give me a... Okay, I'm still trying to get used to it. Is there a listen? I think there is a listen. Yeah, give me a listen.
Okay.
Are you listening or are you looking out, I guess?
Oops. What?
Well,
I was trying... I wanted to, like, just see if I could hear anything, like, that was from where we came from, as I'm backing up.
That's right. You can't really tell. You just heard, like, the echoing of, like, the flash and the noise from the creature is kind of reverberating and drowning out a lot of the other noise.
Okay.
That could have been, like...
So yeah, I'm just backing up.
Okay. I'd say you make it a good, yeah, I'd say you make it probably about, like, 15, 20 feet, since you're, like, kind of having to crouch a bit, since you're in the tunnel.
Thankfully.
That's far, and Bright's, like, in the darkness now, or...
no, it's fine. Fine for me. I'm small, so that means I don't have to worry. I don't have to bend over.
But with that, alright, Benjamin, it's your turn.
Beep, beep, beep. Okay, hold. Okay, hold. You know, it's hold. It could be friendly. Maybe, maybe I don't need.
That's why I'm only backing
Yeah,
up.
so back,
we
back
don't
up.
wanna...
Give it some space. Maybe start, get my camera into position for another picture.
What are you?
Dude, think of the money. I got a back shot. Now I can get a front shot. Oh, they're gonna
Yeah,
be
you're
paying.
gonna get back shots in a bit the way this is going.
But
Brother.
think of the moolah. So yeah, I'm gonna pretty much back up with him. Although kind of doing a more of a one-handed camera thing now, because I just in case this thing's hostile, yeah, just in case.
Alright. So you're backing up.
Yeah,
Backing up.
with Idris.
Okay. I had to look at your stats. Sorry, where? Okay. Oh,
I have
they
a
actually
move of
said
9.
you have a move of. Yeah. Oh, you have a move of 9.
Yep. Oh, which
Okay.
actually means I move farther than Idris, but I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go past him.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'd say. Its turn. It kind of starts clambering towards you. You don't really get a response from it as it starts getting closer to you.
Does it move in a more threatening manner, or?
And did it close more distance than we moved?
It did, yes.
Oh.
It is getting closer. It's not up to you yet, but it's quite close now.
Because these ghouls just want to be left alone.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing next round.
Are you shooting it?
Oh, I'm definitely shooting it.
Oh, okay.
Backshots of Cthulhu.
Well, sounds good
Alright,
to me.
well, that's
I'm gonna...
it
What?
then, so, yep.
All right.
Well, if it's just at a slow pace, maybe it's time to just run. Maybe it's...
It just your turn, sorry.
Well, I'm trying to think again.
Oh yeah, okay, no problem.
Right? Are you shooting it with a gun or with the camera?
I'm about to flash it again.
Oh, freaking boy! You know what? Okay, well you're still a good body. I'm gonna back up slowly. No sudden movements.
Yeah, how far are you backing up? To
I'm
the
gonna
full
keep...
8 or like?
What would be the benefit of not going like my full?
You would not be so far away from Benjamin, so then he could see.
Oh, I'll go. You. I don't know the range then for like.
Yeah, I don't fully either, so I'm just gonna go like in my head D&D terms and say you would probably want to move. If I think 8 is about 30 feet, normal movement.
Okay.
I would say
I moved
you'd probably want to
35.
be about. Yeah,
Okay,
I'd say you'd probably want to move maybe about like half of that to stay.
Okay, I'll go 15 feet.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Benjamin, it's your turn.
Well,
Is it...
he hasn't started running at me, being angry, and this is prime camera opportunity. I'm a paparazzi, man.
Okay.
The funny part is I probably if I had if I was done with the investigation, that actually would have been probably a successful check.
That's true. That's crazy, though.
But it's like so close to the threshold. So
Yeah.
does that mean it's like it's like almost a decent photo?
Yeah, it's probably way less blurry, but still blurry.
Yeah, it's one of those photos where it's like it's quite clear, but it's like the main features are blurry, so it just kind of looks. It's one of those like ghost photos you would see people like post online.
Okay.
Humanoid.
Okay.
Animal thing.
So that's
front.
Okay, so I'd say because you took the camera picture, you probably wouldn't. back up so much.
Yeah, if I would, I mean, I'd still be backing up, but it'd be a. Actually, no. Considering how good that roll is, yeah, I don't. If I was backing up, it would have been way worse. So yeah, that one I'm pretty much standing still, and then I flashbang it again. I'm about to get ripped apart.
Okay, so it's done, and it starts kind of clawing its way over to you, and with its move, it is now at you, Benjamin,
Hi.
and it is going to bite. It's going to
Oh no.
bite, like try and bite at you.
Uh oh. That's
I
gonna hurt.
need you to choose if you want to fight back or dodge.
Okay,
So
what are the pros and cons?
So fighting back means you have to roll a higher chance of success. So if it succeeds in its attack, then you have to roll a hard success to not take any damage. But the benefit is you get to do a retaliate attack back. If you dodge it, you have to meet the same level as it. So if it's a success, you also have to get a success to not take damage, but that's as far as it goes.
I mean, I have a 35 in my handgun and a 50 in dodge. I'm gonna dodge. I don't. Besides, my camera. I can't break my camera.
Okay. I need to figure out how to do this because it's. 1 second, sorry.
Yeah. I'm assuming it would be an opposed check. Oh, it says right here, combine checks. Alt, option, plus right click, combine check with options. So like... Then... Oh yeah, so yeah, you can do combined rolls.
Huh.
At least on Foundry.
That's quite good to know. Okay. I have to unfortunately roll it as a
Well, I mean,
flat D100 and go from there because I don't know what's been going on with my Foundry, but I'd have to like restart a bunch of things. So
Okay.
I could just roll a flat D100 and then go from there if you would just want to do that.
Yeah, I'll do my dodge then.
Okay. So.
Whoa!
That's good.
That's a pip.
You passed, right? You double passed?
I hope.
Oh wait, oh, because Britton also needs to check if it was a success on
Yeah.
the...
Yeah, I do. So you do a dodge?
So it lunges out and tries to like bite at my hands or something, and
Yep, that would be a. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, that would still be a success. You meet it, so you do successfully dodge.
Whew. Whew. Whew.
Actually, you got a hard success, so yeah, you dodged it anyway. Sorry, but yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, it tries to bite at you, and yeah, you just manage to kind of like
nimbly
skirt backwards and like yeah.
Oh, you know what the flash got. It's kind of reeling from the flash or something. Potentially, I don't know.
Dude,
Yeah, it's a little bit dazed.
This is just like World of Horror if you play as Yashiro, or what's his name?
Whoa.
The photographer. Anyway, I think now that I've seen that, and like I just kind of loudly whisper, "Time to fucking run!" And like I start to like move a little quicker, like out.
Yeah. Okay. About 20 feet or the full
Yeah,
movement?
20 feet.
Okay.
Like it's
Yep,
a little more hurried.
Yeah. So Benjamin, you kind of notice that this cave is getting a bit darker now as it just is picking up speed to get out as he's whispered. It's time to leave, pretty much, to you.
It's like, no, I got the, I got. Yeah, no, it's okay, okay. I'm gonna back up about 10, 15 feet, and I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
Rob, I'm shooting this thing. Do I have to like declare where I'm hitting, or do I just shoot?
Just shoot.
All right.
It is going to do a
Oh.
Dodge.
It is gonna do a dodge.
Alright, so I have not selected a target. Okay. I guess. Oh.
Are you able to just roll it, or?
Yeah. Rolled an 85. I did not shoot it. Well, I shot at it, but.
Yeah.
And then get back up. Definitely back up. More.
Yeah, you can see as it's like biting, like it sees that you kind of take aim with your gun, and is it just kind of like in like a instant, like just.
It knows what gun
like,
is.
gets out of the way.
It knows what a gun is.
But yeah, so that's your turn.
Yep.
It is going to try and grab hold of you.
Oh. What is this a dodge?
This is another dodge or fight back.
I don't know why my eye is going to handgun. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna. Where's the dodge? I can't see it. There it is.
Well, you have your luck cut out for you.
Oh.
Actually, I probably should have waited until you chose. But...
No, I definitely wasn't going to do handgun. I was going for dodge. I just couldn't find it. I was looking at credit rating.
Okay.
I was looking at charm climb credit rating, and then I went down to handgun. So, anywho.
Okay.
I think that yeah, it's that's probably a critical success.
Yeah, that is in fact a extreme success. So it manages to not only grab hold of you, but dig itself, like its claws and its like teeth, kind of into you, and it's got a very tight grip on you.
Idris, get it off me!
What?
What? You just threw down the corner. What was that?
Okay, Idris isn't one to back down, even though he's backing down super hard. Wait, does he take damage then?
Oh yeah, you do.
I had to snitch because you just described this
yeah,
scene.
I was like, oh, okay, it didn't break skin. Okay, that's good. That's good.
You don't want to stay there.
You take.
Ow!
Ouch.
Ow! 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 And that's 3 days of resting.
Yeah, you take 3 whole damage as this thing just grapples onto you.
Okay, so how much distance can I run and punch to get it off?
If you want to get it up, you have to do an opposed strength roll.
I don't get it.
So essentially, you and it would have to roll strength, and
whoever rolls better wins.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, but
or like whoever it's kind of like whoever rolls better. It's like if it's the same level of success, whoever rolls the lower number wins, I believe.
Okay.
But
I can clear the distance and go and help and punch, right?
Sorry?
It's like I don't know where Bright is compared to me. Like how
I would say you could...
Bright said he backed up too.
I backed up about.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to give a guess, a total of 20 feet, because about 10 feet back is when I took the shot, and then I moved back as far as I could. So I don't know, probably another 10 feet in about 5 seconds.
I'd say, to be honest, you probably have moved the 10 feet, and then you would have had to have taken aim and fire the gun.
So yeah, and you.
So you're about 10 feet away from Idris.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad. Okay, run and punch.
Yeah, okay. Roll this would just be an attack, so you wouldn't be like trying to get it off him. But yeah, roll to hit. It is
I hit
going to do a fight back.
Ooh. Eh.
10 feet on the ground. Most likely 5 people have died here since we.
Hopefully.
That is a success from it. So
That's,
it is going to
Is that 2 stages though, or is that 1 stage?
one stage success, but it beats the failure still, so it succeeds at its fight back. Yeah, these things have very strong strength. So once it like grabs hold of you,
I'm
Yeah,
hearing
good luck.
I'm hearing I'm dead. That's what I'm hearing.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
You do have your gun still.
Well, yeah, but I have a
It-
35 in gun.
as you try and like punch this thing off Benjamin Idris, it's swinging its claws and it manages to land a clean scratch onto your arm.
Me?
Yeah, since you were the one that attacked it, and
But
it
you
did
said
a
it
fight
was.
back.
It's clinging its arms around.
You're on me, so.
On friends. So I
In that case, because it's a fight back, I guess it would then be attacking.
Well, if it released me, hey, I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
It wouldn't release you. It's the fact that it's like, because it's doing a fight back. I had to choose one of the two. It's not going to dodge, so it's going to have to like, because it's got its claw, like it's got one claw and its teeth sunk like really deep into you, Benjamin.
Yeah, I'm
So it's got
feeling
one claw trying to like flail off Idris right now as he's like trying to punch at him. And with that, it would have to be a attack on Idris, I think. Which
Oh, ow, ooh. Been some unfortunate high rolls.
yeah, ouch.
Hold on. Why? That's dead. That did it. I'm on stream.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Sister Slasher, interrupt us.
You parked bad.
I didn't park bad. That wasn't
I
me.
had to do a fancy maneuver to get into the garage.
Because I had to get my car repaired.
What's happening?
We're dying.
Oh. Very good then. Carry on.
Okay. Talk later. Thank you. We got a drink.
You got food.
Anyway, I took 3 damage.
Yep. So that would be the end of your turn.
And that's my turn.
Benjamin.
All right.
Yep. If you want to get out of this, you'd have to do an opposing strength roll.
I can't really. Would I get a bonus to my handgun because he's like grabbing me? So like I can plant it on him and shoot, or is it still 35?
I think it'd still be 35. Let me double check.
He's grappled me, so it's like, well, I know where he's holding me, so I can just like firmly plant the gun and then bang.
Gun in melee range. Google is my best friend. If you're engaged in hand-to-hand combat, you can't shoot your gun, but you can use it as a bludgeoning weapon, which can do 1d8 damage.
And that would fall under like brawl.
I'd say so, yeah. We'll just say that.
All right, I'm not doing that. Okay, it's a strength roll, to try to break out of this thing. Nope.
Oh.
Yep. No.
Oh.
Take,
Okay.
Idris, take my camera. Take my gun. Take my camera. The public must know. Get rich.
I gotta do a. I mean,
Why
you
live
never
that
know.
life?
Sell my death for the highest dollar.
It's it's an opposing strength, so it's gotta. You gotta hope it rolls like a 95.
Okay, so I'm assuming that takes up my whole turn, and I can't like try to like also throw in like an elbow or like a knee or something.
Unfortunately not.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. Well,
Okay. It's turn now, and while it's grabbed hold of you, it's carved. So it's gonna start dragging you back further into the cave system.
no. Okay, I've seen enough. I forgot I left the stove on at home. I need to go.
At the end of its turn, it moves half while it's grappled onto you. Idris, you are holding the lantern, aren't you?
Yeah.
With the reverberation and the loud noise of the gun,
Uh-oh.
you can see emerging further in the distance of the cave 2 more of these creatures emerging from the darkness.
If you're gonna die, take a selfie.
You just got your camera like arm extend and you're just like pain face.
I'm about to die.
I'm gonna wallop it with the lantern maybe at this point.
Oh.
Even no, because then they'll light Ben on fire.
I mean, look, as long as it doesn't kill me, I'll be fine. You know, it's like what
If you did that, there's also a chance it would break, and then you'd have to try and get out in the darkness.
That's true.
just get home.
I'll try one last time to help.
Yeah, no, this might be the end of Benjamin Bartholomew Benson.
Who knows? He might just be a ghoul.
I don't think.
You could be food. You could be a ghoul.
I don't think ghouls can go on investigations, but I'm not the.
Do I do a
expert.
strength check? What do I do here? Is it another?
If you're gonna try and grapple them off, yeah, it's a opposing strength roll.
Okay, it's probably easier than. Punch. Never mind. Can you adjust the roll one more time?
I'm not. Man, poor Benjamin. He actually succeeded at his photography role, and he'll never get to improve it. That was the death warrant. As soon as they succeed on a photography role, he's dead. He has to die. He's too powerful.
Artie is gonna be waiting forever. Whatever happened to that guy? That's your turn. Benjamin.
I really don't want to be ghoul food. I really don't.
It does seem like a strength check is still the easiest thing than than like a shoot thing, because it's like number versus failure versus.
Yeah, I'm not confident in my handgun skills, so I'm gonna try to strength my way out of it.
Yeah, it sucks that none of us were like, let's invest in our.
Yeah, I'm like,
physical
oh, it's gonna
health.
be fine, and then I'm like, oh yeah, no, it'll be fine. Oh, this thing
In a
is
sense,
really,
our characters
really
are too similar.
Yeah, no,
We both have high psychology.
Oh! Get it off me! Dude, I'm gone. Dude, I unlatch and I'm running.
Got that? Yeah. Okay. You do manage to break out of this thing. Out of this thing's grip. Oh shit! Wait.
Don't say that. Don't say, oh wait.
It's clinged onto you for one of its turns, hasn't it?
If I say no, will nothing bad happen?
How much health are you on?
6.
We're both at 6 at this point.
Okay, so you should still be fine from this, but you take continuous damage while it's grabbed onto you.
Ow. Okay, I'm definitely in about to die territory. But with that, I'm running. I'm running.
Alright, I'd say...
Can you grab me while you run so I'm not the next one to be grabbed?
Yeah, because after breaking out, I'd say you could make, like, it's probably a 10-foot distance, because it took a while for you to, like, struggle out of the thing's grip.
So, I hate to point this out. My hands are full.
Yeah, that's true.
I have a camera in one hand and a gun in the other. I can't lose the camera. That's my ticket to greatness. I can't. I mean, I could always, I could always buy another gun. Could I when I'm running back, could I put the gun in my holster and?
I'll allow that.
Okay. Unfortunately, I probably can't then like grab and pull.
No, because you'd be spending that
It's
little bit
mine.
of
I'll
time
do my sick dodge move.
Please.
If I have a 70 in dodge, if I fuck this
I,
up,
I'm,
I'm
I,
done with this
I really hope.
TTRPG.
Yeah. No. If your character dies, my character is going to be really sad. At least until he gets that payday, and then he'll be richly sad.
Okay.
Hey, the benefit is I switched to a maid.
Alright, so it's turn, and with it just being the closest target now, like right next to him, is going to try and bite hold of you.
Oh wait, I didn't think about that. I could have done. Okay.
I'm dodging.
Please dodge.
Yeah, you gotta.
Oh.
What do I have to do for that, though? Or
With
is it a success versus a success, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Okay. Remember,
No, that's stupid.
you can spend your luck. You can spend your luck.
That's true.
It's
will
pretty
spend my
close.
luck.
Like, I mean, it's three points to get down to equal, or is he still grabbed because that's probably a critical?
It's not gonna be 3 points. It's gonna be 60 points.
Oh,
Wait,
so,
no, but you said it wasn't a success versus success.
but
It got an extreme success.
so
What is an extreme success for mine though?
Oh, so
Because it's 70%.
Your extreme success. Wait, oh yeah, sorry. Where's dodge? 14. So you
What?
gotta spend enough luck to change your roll to 14 to get an extreme.
he can't. He doesn't have
Wait a
enough
minute.
luck for that. No.
Wait, so where'd you get these numbers from?
If you look like next to dodge, you see there's 70, then 35. That's hard success. Then 14 is extreme success.
Okay. So yeah, like for my spot hidden, a 27, it get anywhere from 55 to 28 is a success, and then 27 to 12 is a hard success.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is that so narrow though? Like 14, and then like the other ones is like 10. I don't know. Okay, never mind.
Wait, hang on a minute. I might be mathing wrong with my extreme success. Let me double check.
For all the times to roll really high, or roll really low, I should say. Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer.
No, I think we're saying that because we're not taking the selfie.
yeah, not taking a selfie, bit of a bummer.
Uh, 60. Yeah. Okay. So it extreme success then.
Okay, I'm grabbed.
So in that case, unfortunately, it just as it has bit and latched itself onto your arm, and you will take 1d4 damage.
There's no. What's up
Why
with
is it
the
always three?
threes?
Why?
I am literally typing slash 1d4. It's crazy what's going on with this.
Don't make me do this. Don't make me. Oh no.
It's my turn now, though, technically, right?
Yes, it is.
I really hope you don't. I hope you get out and you don't die from in the process.
Is it a strength roll?
Opposing
Against strength, yeah, strength.
Okay.
Yep.
I just do it.
Come on. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
I will share. Since we're this stage in, if you want, I can share what its strength is.
It's
okay.
probably like an 80 at least.
It is.
Yep.
Let me double check. I think you might beat it here, maybe. Let me double check. Because there's both. Oh, you got a regular success, not hard. Yeah, okay. Sorry, you wouldn't have.
Oh wait,
Don't
wait.
beat it then.
But
I
if
can use
it,
luck then.
yeah, that's a
Oh.
strength check. So you would have to spend 19 luck to get that down to 10.
Yeah, if you do that, then
Okay.
you would be able to break out.
I do it because I need to live at this point. Because the
Yes.
next time I grab, I die.
Well, you might die from the pull away since I took damage from the pull away.
You took damage because you were being held for a turn.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, every turn it's grabbed hold of you on its turn, you take 1d4, like,
Gotcha.
continuous damage.
Okay.
He did
Get the
spend
hell
luck.
out. How much do we have to do to get out, though? I don't even.
Run.
Oh,
run.
at the end of its turn as well, I forgot, 2 more start charging towards you. And then further
Is it-
in,
You said
can
from the
see-
shadows, so is this from where
Like
it was?
yeah,
or-
down the corridor.
Yeah, because what you're in right now is a large room essentially. It's like a large open space cavernous room. Kind of like a nest, but maybe not a nest. But yeah, you can't see too far in, and then you see from the shadows. The only reason you can is because you were holding the lantern.
Okay.
You see 2 more start charging towards you. Not close enough to get to you yet, but they're very close now. And then you can see kind of further in, 3 more appear, and on your right side as well, coming from the tunnels that you came from. Not the tunnel you did come from, but the other ones.
Okay.
A few
So the
more
tunnel we
start
went
speaking
through,
in.
as far as we know, has nothing.
As far as you're aware.
I'm debating if it's worth just throwing the lantern and trying to run in the dark at this point.
I mean, it's a straight corridor, and for the most part, we didn't.
There were a few twisted turns, and I did say it did kind of connect into others. So
Okay.
you would be, if you went in darkness, you would be going pure luck.
Don't worry, I got a 70 in my luck, so if we have to do a luck roll, I have luck.
I would need it to be a hard success to pass, because
Okay.
you are going in a cavernous, twisty, turny place in pitch darkness, while being chased by what is a little army of, flesh-eating ghouls.
Yep. Yeah. It's fine.
I think hard success is generous, if I'm honest, but yeah.
But I suggest we leg it.
Okay, I guess we just run.
Run,
Okay.
run.
You got the lantern on you still, or?
I don't see why we would take it off at this point.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
I wanted to throw it, but then.
Alright, you run as fast as you can. Alright, so I'd say you make the full distance of what you can. Benjamin, it's your turn.
I am running away.
You
I am
sprint?
running. I am
Okay.
sprinting, and yep. Toodles, I gotta go. I have filled. I left the oven on at home. I'm getting a pizza delivered. I really need to do more photography work too, and get my chemicals in order. So I gotta go. See you never.
Okay, I need to know one thing.
Yeah.
Are you in front of or behind Idris?
I was. He would have ran past me.
Yeah.
Since I would be currently behind him, but I am faster, so I'm definitely going to be overtaking him.
So you are overtaking him, so at this point, Idris is at the back.
Yeah, I could also try to grab the lantern from him while I'm running by, but it'd be a little awkward.
I would need like a dex check for that. Like a
You know
hard
what
success
sucks?
for
Oh, hard success.
Oh, hard success
Yeah.
14. Nope.
Because we were both. I was going to say we have 80 and 70. How can we mess this up?
Yeah, how can
And
we?
then
No,
never
hard
mind,
success.
it's hard.
Never mind.
Because you are trying to do a drive-by grab at this point, kind of
Drive-by.
unprompted, with the lantern.
All right. Yep. No. I'm just gonna leg it out. Yeah, I'm legging it out.
Do you wanna do it?
Nope. No. I'm not gonna drive by. I'm not gonna drop the lantern and just have to do luck roll anyway.
Yep, that's fine. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry for this.
I
but
swear. Don't tell me that they're faster than us.
They have they have a 9 speed.
Oh,
but-
I outrun them.
Yeah, well, Idris does not. Is
Idris-
the thing.
well, okay.
So,
Well, it's no. Don't tell me no. I don't want him to die. He was the.
this thing charges towards you, Idris, and is going to scratch at your back.
No.
Are you going to
Right.
fight back or dodge?
I don't even know what's the better move at this point because
I'd say-
Dodging has a higher chance of success.
Yeah.
does it?
Yeah, well, because with fight back, you have to get one more, one tier higher than the opponent for
Okay.
a success. But dodge, you just have to match it. Which, I mean, it has an 80, so I mean, you know, but you also have a 70, so odds are, you know. And if you have to, I mean, I'd rather not spend all the luck. But let's see, dodge. Yeah, I mean, if you have to, you could spend like 2 more points of luck. Oh.
Oh, we tied though.
Oh, that was a.
Where is
I
it?
thought that was 70.
Is that a tie?
It. Where the fuck did it go? Hang on a minute, I've lost the sheet. There it is. No, unfortunately not. It's a hard success from it.
So you need to spend 2 more luck. 2 more luck points to drop yours from a regular to a 1 tier higher. So that'd be 2. Because
Okay.
that would negate it, right?
That would, yeah. Because
Yeah.
then you would both be on hard success, and then it would miss.
Okay.
There we go.
I'm at
Okay.
19 luck.
And now it's going to be just cycling where we're both running away.
Okay. That's its turn. The others, since you're in the tunnel, they can't. They're just going like they're kind of single file. So the others can't quite get to you. So Idris, it's your turn.
I wonder what I'm doing. Hey guys, want to gamble?
Sprinting out. That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's always worth asking just in case you want to do something else. But yeah.
Can I swear using my? Can I do a language check?
yeah. Roll language. See if you.
I wonder, because you know what? At this point, if they're chasing us, I wonder if we're just yelling "stop" and I was like, "What? Oh, we're sorry." So funny.
I think you're running the full movement. If you want to shout something for funsies, then yeah, go ahead. If you
Okay.
want to roll for it for fun as well, do it.
Just for fun, just for fun. Mate kudasai! What the fuck? Okay, I don't say anything. I don't say anything. I'm just running. I hate. You know, I'm starting to not like it.
You just kind of fumble on your words, like the fear of what's going on. Like it's just.
You end up, speaking Latin and cast a spell, which causes you to go insane.
Okay.
What's the daily thing, by the way? I noticed there's a underneath our stats.
That's our sanity loss. Once we lose more than that bad stuff, like we like get like permanent like quirk or something.
I see.
Yeah. So, all right. Benjamin, your turn. Are you doing anything?
I'm running. I'm running.
How much more do we have to run, though?
Quite far.
How many rounds? Because this is just gonna end up being
yeah.
Because I'm keeping pace with them, so that they can't catch up to me. So.
Don't worry. Because if you're just kind of let me know when you've ended your turn.
Yep. Run away. End of turn.
Cool. Okay. So on its turn, or their turn now, they kind of move forward a bit to chase, but then abruptly stopped.
Because they said the
they
Latin
turn
word.
around.
Because they said.
And they start making their way back into the cave system, into the big cabin.
They leashed. Maybe it's because they realize we're not bothering them anymore.
Yep.
Despite all that.
Yep.
We're bothered as fuck.
Yeah, we're they don't want to be bothered. We're bothered AF.
I need to boost my
I will say you are now out of initiative at this point.
Yeah, I'm still running. I'm still running for the entrance.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna beat. Okay.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of it.
Shut up,
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna show him.
You need to shove him back in the tunnel and close the door. Nope, I'm gone. I mean,
I will need a luck roll from one of you.
Right?
Yeah, I got. You know what?
I have a 19.
To make sure that you don't bump into any more on your way out.
No, I this way. Yep. I'm just running. I'm slowly getting farther and farther away from him.
Yeah. I'd say at this point with that, you're that's definitely good enough to not bump into any more. You probably had chosen the right tunnel passage to to make your way out safely as you make your way back out into the graveyard. At this point, it's probably you don't really know, but you probably guess maybe an estimate of like 2 o'clock. No, maybe 3 o'clock because you had passed out as well for a little while.
Can I ask a meta question?
I do have my pocket watch on me, so I can check at some point.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, yeah,
was that a mercy that you did, or was that like the story?
That was not a mercy. I wanted to be as close to this as I could.
Okay. So yeah, it was probably.
I did say there was still a very good chance that you could have died.
Yep.
As you had seen.
Yep. We both almost died.
It says Speed said the red flags were there. There were loads of them. And you wait in.
Stupid dodge stat.
I
can't wait for this to grow. I'm gonna become 100% dodge all the time.
It's not over yet though, because as you make your way out, I need each of you to roll me another sanity check. because you literally had just been swarmed by these creatures.
So, yep, 58. I got 50. Oh, I'm the most sane person you've ever seen. Just another day on the job.
This dude sucks.
Why is
This dude didn't even think about it. He's just like, oh, well, I got my money.
I got my money. I got my money. I'm
Interesting,
fine.
Because my character is a gambler, and my character doesn't see the value of money anymore.
Not only that, your character's a gambler. You lost over half of your luck. Yikes.
That's both for success though, right?
Yes.
I think that's a critical success for me.
That is a
Yeah, I
critical
got a
success for
normal
you.
success.
Okay. Let me double check what will happen with critical, if anything does.
I mean, if it, I think I also had a. Oh no, that wasn't a critical. That was just a regular. Last time.
Okay, that doesn't change anything to be honest. So let's see how lucky you get. And then, plus one.
Sorry, just one. Okay.
No, one d6 plus one.
Wow, that's a massive amount of. Wow, 4. Yikes! It's going by quick.
Yeah,
Hey,
there
why
you go.
couldn't-
You lose. Damn, yeah, you got. That was a really lucky roll for you. You lose 2 sanity. After that encounter.
Hey, why couldn't they roll that when they did damage?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, and with that,
Close the door. Close the mausoleum. Close it now. Immediately close it.
And sorry, I just forgot. As you
Is he still
make your
there,
way
by
out-
the way, or no?
No, he's gone. Douglas is gone.
Okay.
So what do you guys wish to do now? I'm guessing-
Do we have to bandage ourselves or like do anything of that? Like, are we bleeding out or are we just kind of like?
Not that I'm aware of, but oh yeah, oh no, you didn't get scratched, did you? It just you're okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
After closing the mausoleum, because I'm insisting on that, we're just closing it. Just gonna not without a word. I'm just gonna just hold my hand out and I just say, "Lantern."
I'm not talking to you.
I'm
Wait,
holding my hand.
did you get scratched? I can't remember.
No.
I think I did get scratched.
No.
Well,
no,
I didn't.
You just got grabbed.
Because he. Oh well, didn't he like swipe at
Oh
me?
yeah,
though?
he did swipe at you once, and hit for 3.
Oh, okay. I need you to roll me a luck roll.
Both of us.
Just you.
Okay.
Oh! Not today.
Yeah. Yeah, you're fine. Don't worry.
What would that have been for if I got infected?
Yeah, you about to get ghoulified. Get the ghoul fever.
So anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. No comment. So anyway.
Well, I'm gonna take my kerosene lantern. I'm just gonna go back to the house with him. Not saying too much.
Yeah, we're not even gonna talk to each other. It's just
It's pretty much. I take my lantern and we just walk home.
Because I said yes, so my character is like, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I lived like I was gonna die.
All right.
We're gonna get back. We're gonna go back in there. I'm not even bothering being quiet like from the cemetery. We're just going back, going through the back door. Gonna wait, just kind of, let him through, and then I'm just gonna go and I'm not bleeding or anything, right? Like not super heavily.
No, you guys, not like a dangerous amount right now.
All
Neither of you.
Still like do base.
I'm gonna smoke a cigar. like a after sex cigar, Back in the 1920s.
Well, it just really did live his life almost like it was his last.
What I would like to do basic first aid on myself.
Let me check what the rules for first aid are.
I mean,
I would say each of you probably. I would allow that each of you have like one bandage on you, just because like since you're going out to do like an investigation, you know there's probably some danger ahead. You just
Yeah.
weren't expecting this.
I don't think many were.
Our characters are so darn similar.
Yeah, you know, maybe
Stat-wise.
probably should have played. Yeah. Don't worry, that's what Rosie's for next time.
Rosie, no, here's the issue. When we played D&D and Ryutama, all of our characters are similar except Carl.
Okay. You know,
Oh yeah,
you know-
that's true.
you know,
There was 3 mages in the.
all right, I did succeed on my first aid check.
Okay, let me.
TFP with the oi.
Probably because, oh, you know, I was a ranger. That's not me.
It was a success, right?
Yep.
Regular. Okay. So you
Who's
heal.
Is it like 1d4 or
Yeah, 1d4. Oh,
Really?
1d.
Whoa.
1?
Wow.
I'll take the 3
What
though.
happened? What's the 3 for?
Oh, I rolled a first aid too.
Are you okay, Brendan? Do you need the first aid?
Yeah, you know what? I think I need the first aid too. You're right.
There's that 3 again.
Yeah, I rolled the I rolled the d4 for how much you would have healed, but
Oh, okay, so I go up
Yeah, that's
to
right.
I go up to 6. Okay.
yeah, I'll let you have the
Okay.
the 3. Whatever.
Do I try too? Or is this using
You
a
can,
bandage?
Yeah, it's using.
I'd
a
say
bandage.
yeah. I'd say you would have had a bandage coming with you. So if you roll a first aid,
Never mind. I'm
He-
smoking my cigar.
Why does Idris Gold Mountain say that roll was 364 days and 23 hours ago? Oh, never mind.
crazy. Yeah.
It fixed itself.
Yeah. Okay. Unfairly, nothing happens. You kind of like. You just wrap yourself like with the bandages. You feel like that's probably good enough. You don't feel too much better from it though.
I smoke another cigar. I smoke 2 at the same time.
Two new music plays. Okay. So are you just heading into bed now?
Yeah.
that-
Like
Yeah.
we're not talking at all. And you know what? I'm gonna take the floor this time. He gets the bed. He kind of he needs the bed. I think.
Drinking my-
Kind of disturbed that after being dragged into almost his death.
I'll take the
Mental
comfy
gym.
pillow though. Yeah, we're just gonna sleep. We're just gonna I'm sleeping. I'm tired.
Yeah. Okay. So with that, the day ends.
Spy's the TF2 picture with the spy having 50 cigarettes in his mouth.
Yeah. So with that, the day ends, and you recover 1 HP each, and you don't get too much sleep in. It's like a few hours, probably about like 4, maybe 5 hours since Thomas is up and is like calling you guys for breakfast.
We hobble in.
Yeah, we both go in. We're dead silent. It looks like we came, or we got some very some torn up clothes and everything, and least are saying a word. Really, very least I'm not.
You two look terrible. Are you okay? You didn't do any digging or robbing any graves, did you? I warned you not to. You didn't go into anything, did you? Well,
Yeah, okay. You know, we have some good news. We know what happened.
We found your uncle.
You did? Wait, where is he?
Didn't say.
How do you...
He's
Did
fine.
you saw it? But he's fine, but he didn't say where he was, but you met him. You saw him.
He wishes to be left alone.
He do, that do, hmm. That doesn't sound like him. You're sure?
I got photographs to prove it. I just need a
May I see them?
I need a dark room and I need time.
Okay. You know what? We should be professional about this. We had a bit of an investigation. There was a bit of some activity.
When we went,
we do know what's happening with your books.
When we went up to the cemetery, one of the mausoleums was open, and we also saw your uncle.
You know what? I won't, because I was gonna say that that it was open was a lie, so I was gonna have you roll for that.
Definitely
but
a lie.
Like, yeah. I'm almost tempted to not have it as a roll because he's probably like
Just shocked by.
Yeah.
Ignored
All this
the. Oh yeah,
information.
it was totally open. Oh wait, my grandpa or my uncle.
Oh, you know what? I won't have you roll for it. I'll just say because he's like kind of been shot with everything and just like he's just kind of. If you can you at least show me? You said you went to the cemetery. He was up there, right?
Yes.
How willing are you to believe in something that's hard to believe?
At this point, I don't know. I guess. What do you have to tell me?
You had hooves.
Should we show the? Should we show the newspaper article?
Oh yeah, and yeah, I do take that out. Found this in the study.
He kind of has a little glance of it, like, what does this have to do with anything?
Nice.
This was 20 years ago.
Yep. Hold on. Let me look at the review. Yep.
The note.
Devil spawn, canine features, mold, all that stuff. And when we saw him, he matched the description that you gave us. He was kind of balding. He had his round spectacles and was roughly average height. And he did confirm his name was Douglas Kimball.
But this was 20 years ago, and you went missing last year. It makes no sense.
The passage is right here. The devil spawn. He looks remarkably like what was described. I fold it back up and just put it back in my pocket. He's also the one who's been going into your study and taking books.
So, but are there more of these devil spawn?
That's a great question because it's like, do we say yes or no?
I just kind of Benjamin just looks at him
because at this point he's kind of I guess I need a persuasion.
Okay, I think we should say no, right?
Well, I mean, if we say no, that's a lie, which means that
which is why we would need to use persuasion.
Yeah,
anyway.
I'm not good at. I'm actually not good at talking. I'm good at charming, not talking.
Here, I'll try.
Yeah. Oh wait, we might be able to do. Okay, never mind. Okay, yep. So as I take the paper, that's probably when Idris chimes in.
As far as, well, it's best that that's left another case, but we're going to say no. There's no other devil spawn.
Well, I'm going up there now. I would appreciate if you came with me, so you could show me, but I need to see this for myself. I do
All right.
I do believe that you don't look like you're lying, but I need to see this for myself. I hope you understand.
All right.
How how strong is Thomas?
Dude, I'm not opening. I'm not opening up that. You know.
We're not opening it up, but you know, what if
Look, if
like,
he
we
if he
kinda-
goes nuts, you know what? Hey, whatever. I'm still gonna get the $10.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
So, all right. So you make your way up,
Yep.
and as you make your way up, yeah, you make your way up. Melodius isn't about right now. Because it's very early in the morning still, probably a bit too soon for him to be there. You make your way up and you see the mausoleum that you had entered, except what's different about it is the door that was there, that was kind of blocking it, has been changed. And it's now completely sealed off with cement.
They were
And
fast.
Whoa.
impossible. It is impossible. You see zero way that anything could get in or out. And looking around, there is zero evidence.
Oh, like the footprints are gone too.
Yep, everything has
All gone.
gone. Everything has vanished from last night.
Not it.
So whereabouts was it?
Mausoleum's different. The prints were right here, but like it looks like they've been like kind of brushed away, or
Can we identify if anything is like? There's no evidence, but can we tell that things have been altered?
aside from like the door.
Yeah, I won't need you to roll for it, just because you could clearly see that a lot of things. Yeah, the mausoleum is very different. The tracks are gone. This place looks as if like it was a bit of a mess with everything. Yeah, this place looks pretty spick and span now, like it quite well maintained. It's
Oh no, my
very
question
different.
was, can we identify that it was altered? Not that we can see that it's different, but can we tell that someone made it different?
Yeah, like someone came with a
Oh.
broom and like messed up the ground, as an example.
Okay, you can. Let me double check something here for this.
We're both checking your stats.
Also, we might have gotten Cthulhu Mythos because we lost sanity. Although I think we have to fail, like critically fail, or
Yeah, I
just
think
fail
so.
a roll to get Mythos.
Okay. I want you to roll a. I have to look at the stats again. Sorry, hand.
Accounting.
Roll accounting.
Roll anthropology. Yeah. Roll me a. I guess it would just be a spot hidden. Roll me a spot hidden here. But it will have to be an extreme success.
Oh, an extreme success.
We have 70 luck. Let's spend it.
I do have 70 luck, and I could, in fact, spend it.
I will say, I mean, they should have mentioned it earlier, but at that point, it was literally life or death. Once you spend your luck, there is no way to get it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's kind of the problem with spending luck. So
Yeah.
It'll keep you alive, but then that's it. That's it
I'm
can.
on my last luck anyway.
Nothing. No.
Yeah, you see
Benjamin
nothing
just
out of
shakes
the
his
ordinary.
head. I have the photos to prove it, and the bites too. He was sitting right there.
We didn't do anything kinky to get these scratches on us.
Gross. Ugh.
We're a generation apart.
Yeah.
To him, these just look like dog bites because they were like canine features.
Yeah.
Like, well, it looks like you ran into some rabid dogs at least.
Hmm.
Let me hit you
Well-
with something.
Yeah.
Don't judge a book
Don't draw.
by
No.
its cover.
Don't trust a
Oh,
mausoleum.
no,
by
I remembered it.
Circle with that. Oh.
Don't
I remembered it.
don't mausoleum a door before it's open.
Well, whatever happened,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Does
okay, I guess.
Would you
but
happen to
figured it out.
Would you happen to know if the reporting the newsroom has a dark room?
Probably. I'm not too knowledgeable of these things myself, so you'd have to go ask.
I'll check in a while. He starts walking back to the house. I need some more rest.
Okay. But with that, you make your way back and gather around the table again, and you've reported your findings. To which Thomas is he's content with what you've said. Like he's
Really?
like a bit. He's very like confused with it all, but because you pass the persuasion and everything,
Well,
he does like believe you to some extent.
question. What I does like that the later that day I would check in to see if I can I want to develop my photos, because at the very least I mean metagaming, I know I have one good picture that is going to be really hard to explain, considering I had a pretty clear shot with everything. Like you could see like the markings from the gravestone, from that one.
It's so great that this would be 10 times easier if you were a good photographer. If you weren't a shit photographer, we would be
The
like,
only
"Boom, here it
the
is."
only good picture you have is of the footprint.
Yep,
and
the
that's
only
it.
the other
We have
ones that
we agreed the other one was slightly.
yeah, the other one was the one that was 6, where you could see the front, which since I didn't have it, that was a 6, so it was like clear outline of the shape and everything, but like the features are just like really hard to see.
Yeah, if you want, we could say that you've gone to go get the developed, and you come back with the photos,
Okay.
and well, these
Roll my
footprints
dice.
are very strange, but I can't make any heads or tails of what else is going on in any of these pictures. I have to be honest.
Roll my dice.
Bro,
Absolute-
wow, snake eyes.
Benjamin's absolutely dejected. This is some of my finest work.
That's so funny. It really is.
Honestly, the feet pics are probably the clearest picture he's actually taken. It's
calls them.
it's bare human feet to hooves. It's the feet print pics. I don't know.
The funniest part about that is that's so very Call of Cthulhu that it's the least damning evidence that you have. That's the perfect like that's the most clear photo, and everything else is just too hard to make out.
So, yeah, that.
But yeah. Sorry, go on.
Like, yep, there it is. That's my evidence and my account.
Yeah, with that, Thomas, then yeah, so well, I, I will definitely admit with things that you've said, and at least with these feet fractures, there's something weird, but I'm satisfied. I believe that you had met with my uncle, and
You did say
I do.
he hopes you're in good health.
That was very reassuring and quite calming to hear. Thank you very much for telling me that.
But from what all accounts say, according to, you know, people around the village and our own primary account, he just wants to be left alone.
Yeah. He was always one to isolate himself with his book. It's just still a bit hard to believe that he would. Yeah.
I'm trying to
Done
seriously
everyone
RP here, and then Fuyu is
Yeah.
making me think that, like, do you have pictures of your uncle's feet? We can compare the feet.
I do recognize my uncle's feet from miles away.
Oh.
Kimball, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
I recognize those feet everywhere, anywhere.
You know what? It makes more sense for Ben to say this than me at this point.
I mean, I take pictures.
Ben
of
goes
big
like,
foot.
urethra! I mean, eureka!
Oh god. Oh boy.
But yeah, but he well, thank you very much for everything you've done. I really appreciate it, and I know this wasn't easy for you. But yes, I think this is I think I can say that this is marked as clear.
As the music stings.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because of the vase, I will have to drop
Okay.
I knew it. Yeah.
so it was quite an
Understandable.
expensive antique, so it kind of takes out the money and hands you $5.
Oh, that comes out of his check. I pocket it.
I didn't want it.
Pocket all 5.
Yeah, pocket all 5. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're very welcome. Well, I'll leave you to it. I'm sure you have things to pack up and be on your way.
Thanks for your hospitality.
Yeah.
You're very
Really
welcome.
appreciate it.
It was
keep,
very
keep at it with the soup.
You're very welcome. Please do take care, and you're always welcome here if you ever want more soup, I guess, or to say hello.
If we're there,
we'll
it will
see.
stop by.
Thank you.
Now, I do want to note that you will continue to have books missing from your library, but don't worry,
Most likely,
they are going to save.
yeah, most likely you'll continue to see some books disappearing if assuming that mausoleum doesn't that opens again. But if there's no more books, I suppose he'll be content.
You'll get it eventually.
Yes.
You'll understand what we're saying.
Okay. Well, that really was my uncle's. You said, but it sounds like it might be. I guess it's more okay knowing that they're going back to him. Yeah. Thank you.
We must be off. It's a long drive to where we need to go.
Of course.
Wisconsin, I think, is our next destination for the curious disappearance of the goat cheese.
That's super.
No, you know the next module.
All right. So
with that, that's the end of Paper Chase.
I can't believe we both almost died.
Here comes a giant fist.
Yeah.
That was intriguing. I
Yeah.
figured the person who like okay, this is so small. You know, like in Phoenix, right? The case one. I wonder who it is.
Yeah,
It's like I wonder who's taking the books. Is it the
Hmm.
uncle, or is it these two other non-skip characters? But that doesn't matter. The fun was like getting into the world and adventuring it and having a great DM guide us through and a fun host to almost kill us.
I don't think we should go and do.
I'm
We could
glad you
totally go
enjoyed
in and
it.
make so much money. You have no idea. Okay, we'll go in. Oh look, dude, you just startled it. Yep, you're gonna take another picture. Oh my God, it's grabbed you. Oh God, this thing's strong. Yeah, we're about to die.
So I am not streaming. This is 6 hours. Or
Yeah.
5.
I think what really added more to it was you guys going into the tunnel, because that was an option you could do. And I had like things, like a lot of things to go around with the tunnel. I think it was just the combat that like added the extra.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not gonna say why they didn't, why they stopped following you or chasing
Yeah, there's still
you.
mysteries because we didn't really figure out what the. I guess actually we're done though. Can't you just tell us? Or
Yeah,
does
I mean,
that,
I guess.
or does that tie
Well-
into a future thing?
No, this is kind of its own standalone thing.
Okay, so then we can hear it.
Yeah, I'll leave
Yeah.
it to you if you want to share.
I also want to know about the
Uh,
prohibition thing.
But the prohibition thing was just kind of like a homebrew retcon with us, because it was supposed to be prohibition, but then we decided it's January 2nd. And...
Sorry, no, I meant the why he had a bottle. Melodious.
Yeah. Alcohol is illegal, but he's been sneaking alcohol on the job, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, so it would have probably been like just a persuasion point, right?
Yeah, so at that point, like, I guess, kind of spilling out some secrets. You could have, like, blackmailed him if you failed, like, talking with him, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was... The interesting thing was that there were loads of different ways that you could have got all this information. So there's plenty of, like, alternate pathways and, like, branching paths and
Yeah, like
stuff.
we didn't really talk with the old lady that much. I would assume that she probably would have had a bit more information for us.
Yeah. So you mentioned that to Thomas that things are still go missing. Out of game, nothing else is gonna go missing because Douglas has said that they're leaving. Like,
Oh yeah,
the-
he did
yeah,
mention the
they're
whole leaving
vanished.
thing.
Oh.
Yeah. So after the end of that night, they had gone to
Wherever
who
they're
knows
going.
where, never to be seen again in this area.
Oh, I forgot about that because I haven't written anything down since like. Check the tunnel. That's the only thing I wrote down.
Yeah.
Check the tunnel. Yeah. The tunnel thing was.
No, check the pin. I mean,
kind of
like that's the only thing I wrote down, like in the notes.
Yeah, the tunnel thing was kind of not. So I will say, with them leaving, that was not me being Murphy.
They were leaving.
Yes, but there was a bit of mercy with what I did at the beginning of it. Essentially,
We didn't get immediately
If you-
swarmed.
yeah, if you stayed and fought, like, I gave you an extra turn, essentially.
You needed it.
But, yeah, because if you didn't, the book says that there's no combat, you just die. Like, you just get taken, never to be seen again. So I gave you combat to give you a fighting chance to get out. But I was being, like, as brutally, like, static.
Yeah, I mean,
with the
I figured
combat.
when he said, if you go and you're not coming out, I was like, okay, well, it's either goodbye Idris. Well, okay. This is kind of a tangent thing. Are you gonna? Would you run the same character,
Me?
Ben? Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he's fine. I mean, he's a little banged up more, I suppose. But if uh, I suppose it could be like, since this is kind of like a one-off introductory thing, we could just make new characters for the next one. But
It's entirely up to you because they do. The fun thing about these ones are because these are like starter campaigns or modules.
Right.
All three of them are standalone, but they can also sort of be tied together in the sense that just like you could use the same character and like move from one investigation to the other because they're
I'm
they're
curious
like
about like I I think I want to try a different character and then see how I feel, and then that'll be cool because like if I play a new character, I won't be familiar with Ben, for example.
oh, true. Yeah, yeah. You're not gonna see how.
So like I'm
wacky-
gonna bounce between that idea. I want to see them. I want to try to be the maid who's really into the occult.
The occultist
sound
maid.
good.
Yeah. Okay,
Uh,
real quick, I do have one more thing. Could you show us how to level up our stuff?
Yeah,
Like after the
I was gonna
investigation.
ask that since I'm probably gonna be keeping Ben because he needs to get the scoops for more money.
Sure. I have to find that one out as well because I had lost that.
Mm.
But you do get rewards still at the end of this. So, none of you went temporarily insane, so you don't get that.
No Cthulhu mythos for us.
No.
Oh, don't forget to give yourself money.
Yeah, so you get $5 since you broke the valuables in the house.
Oopsie.
Oh, I see how you do it. Okay, when you unlock, and then there's a green cog. So.
Oh, okay. So. Okay.
But it doesn't save it.
Uh,
Oh, okay, no. So you do okay. So that is the manual one, and the other one is like an automatic thing. So like, I don't mind the manual one. I'm gonna say.
Okay. I'll definitely be going over this with Prin at a later date because, just to get like starting, quote unquote starting equipment and things like that.
Yeah. We need to go through the actual like equipment because
We kind of forgot.
yeah.
So
I guess one last thing. So, do you watch other people play this before we do the leveling thing? Because I am curious, how much do people actually like do combat, or how much of it is actually just running away? Feels like it's supposed to be
I've
running.
seen a bit of. I've seen a few games of this. Not this module specifically, but just in general. So, combat in Call of Cthulhu is sort of as it's sort of as rare as D&D in a sense, in that it's not too often until you're like in a really dangerous spot. The thing with Call of Cthulhu though is you want to avoid combat as much as possible.
Yes. Okay.
yeah,
You never want to get into combat if you can help it.
because
I'm gonna be right back though. I have to use the bathroom.
Okay,
Okay.
no problem.
But you can like explain to Brent like the leveling process.
Yeah.
So next you I think I could just roll this myself.
From what I recall, you're for everything you have a pip for, you roll again, and your objective is to fail the roll to improve it.
I think so. I rolled a 4, so both of you recover 4 sanity,
Oh, yo, I'm
which
back.
is actually how much you both lost.
Yeah, we're insane, baby. Wait, imagine hiring 2 investigators and they just go break your face, show you feed pics, claim claim are your uncle's feet, and they spew some drug-fueled story. They hallucinate it in your Coliseum.
That's so true with what happened. Oh my god. That's hilarious. That is actually...
You know these are really your uncle's feet, I swear.
I'm here to hire you about a burglary and a missing persons case. You'll check out these feet.
You check out my feet. And not to say feet pics, the cleanest feet pics you've ever seen.
The funniest part about that too is that every other photo you've taken is a blurry mess.
Yep.
It's just a feet. Mama probably thinks you're some kind of creep.
Oh yeah, he can't take a picture of anything except feet. That he's like the best photographer you've ever seen.
He's the best foot photographer in all of the 1920s America at this point now.
Oh no! Oh dear!
What happened?
Oh no!
Hilarious.
Just the comment. Imagine hiring two investigators and they just come break your vase, show you feet pics they claim are from your uncle's feet, and then spew some drug story they hallucinated.
Now I want to note, imagine believing all of that and paying them.
And then getting paid.
That's the thing.
Also, we recovered 4 sanity from the investigation.
Yes, you recover 4 sanity.
So, like, did you figure out how to do the leveling of the? It's a chance thing, right?
We were too busy laughing at the sheer absurdity of that statement, which was very, very true.
Yeah. Okay, so Call of Cthulhu, Google is my best friend.
No.
Improving stats, I guess it would be improving skills. Okay. If you successfully use a skill during play without the help of luck points, mark the box next to it. Credit rating and Cthulhu Mythos do not get marked for successful use. Okay, so you can't improve credit rating or...
I just be
No,
like, I'm rich.
I have forever have 10 credit rating.
Yeah. So your credit rating is just flat throughout the entire game every time you play as that investigator. Between scenarios, you get to roll to improve any skills that you've marked. To improve this skill, roll 1d100, and if you roll higher than your skill, it improves by 1d10. So you need to roll higher than your number.
If you roll a 5,
If I roll a 5 or below on my photography, okay, you know.
okay, let's go through brights first.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
Oh, I saw the 5. I'm like, no. All right, so then I roll a 1d10.
You roll a d10, yeah.
That's cool. So I was thinking about
7. Wow.
Try another check. Do another check right now.
Yo, hold up. Those feet pics were like really good. Holy.
So, between the tabletop RPGs I played, I like D&D's combat the most. I like the mystery and scenario building of this the most, and character building I think was really fun. And
Yeah.
I like Ryutama's exploration the most, and world building part.
All right, so then
Combine all 3 of
Time
them.
I rolled
Yeah, I was gonna say
charm.
it's time to build a homebrew game of.
You did not.
No, imagine though. Imagine.
That was photography.
That was photography.
That would be hilarious.
Okay, so charm doesn't go up. Dodge does not go up. First aid does not go up.
This is cool too because it's like, you know, the lower your stat is and you succeed, you're rewarded more. But
Yep.
then it like
Yeah.
has diminishing returns.
It's a
Mechanical
very cool
repair
idea, yeah.
does not go up. Are you telling me the only thing I'm gonna get that goes up is my photography, the skill I don't want to go up?
That's kind of crazy.
There's
What?
no way
Ain't
that the
no
only
way.
thing that went up was the one thing I didn't want to go up. No way! I succeeded everything except the photography, and if I was one later, I would have failed it.
Use a luck
The
point.
crazy,
Use a luck point.
the craziest thing as well is that you rolled an exact 50 on stealth.
Yep. Yeah. No. It's exact 50. Yeah.
My turn.
100. You did it. On your charm, you're about to become really more charming. 1d10. My nickname's the Fatal Frame. Nice. 7 as well. Look at that.
So that would be, I can't do math.
22.
Yeah, 22. Yeah. Okay.
And then
I don't think I'm boosting dodge.
you never know. You rolled a 100, so. Okay. Well,
Because I guess this really is this game's version of leveling up, since you don't actually have levels in this game, do you?
no, not really.
Yeah, because it's not really a class.
Oh.
I
Persuade.
did
Look
boost.
at that. You can get better at persuade.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit better. Go, it matches 62. Your roll now.
Game's getting harder. Yeah, I really like the character building part of this.
Yeah, character building's a lot of fun.
Because like the
Yeah.
occupation really kind of gears your character without really having to go too complex either.
Yeah, it's like this is a
That 92, wow.
system. It's kinda, whoa.
Me, the only I managed to get one out of like all
I
my
think it's
checks.
funnier that it's cosmic, isn't it?
Yeah. No, you're a photographer. You're gonna learn how to take a picture. No.
I love how you got a huge bump in your photography just because of feet pics.
Yep. That's some clean prints right there.
Damn. This is a crazy feat.
Okay, so yeah, I'll think about if I want to change characters. I kind of want to see when Rosie has time. I want us to kind of go make a character with her and then kind of see like, okay, how are we stacking up? Because like, yeah, I think the only issue with Idris is like I do feel like we're so similar,
Yeah.
like in what our specialties are.
Yeah, looking
Okay,
at
yeah.
everything, let's see. Oh, well, you're actually way better at accounting than I am, but you know, I'm more charming. But other than that, yeah, we're both pretty dodgy. You're slightly better at driving. You're way better at talking than I am. You have a brawling. Our combat skills are similar, but you're better at hand to hand. That's the same. That's the same.
Real quick, just to add, so in this, it's an auto wizard kind of thing. It's like an auto installer for your.
Yeah.
It shows you stuff to change, and then you put it in, and you input in, and they're like, oh, there you're done, and it was really cool.
Yeah, better at English, law.
Yeah.
Listening or not? Yeah, better at listening. But yeah, we're pretty much we're pretty much the same characters. You're way better at talking than I am. But other than that, I have more stuff that I'm more specialized in slightly.
You have psychology and spot hidden.
Yeah, I also have psychology, psychology and psychoanalysis, which actually could be fun. But yeah, I also wouldn't mind making another character. I kind of like Benjamin Bartholomew Benson. Just you know. Although
What's cool is like, if Pring gives us the option, we could always just make a new character and then bench this character for that session, right?
Yeah, it could
I
definitely.
think they changed it that you can have 2 characters now.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we
in the
could
future,
definitely.
potentially.
Yeah, could show up later or stuff like that. So that could be fun.
I like Ben though; he's an asshole.
Ben's funny. Both of your characters are cool. I like them.
Ben-
That was really fun.
Wait a sec. The guy that's terrible at talking talk to the guy that's good at talking into a super life-threatening situation with way more.
Oh, we should have
red flags.
rolled for it.
You would have
right,
won.
Yeah, you could have done a contested roll.
There's no way I
Let's do it
would
right
have
now.
won it.
Persuade.
Persuade. I mean, you hold on. Actually, how can we do an opposed roll? Like, so if I did that, so then
Oh, on the thingy.
then you would click it.
Oh, I guess so.
Like,
What is this? What's going on here on the side?
I have no idea.
Persuade. Failure, regular success required.
Oh, so I rolled a 68, I think.
Yeah, I don't.
That's crazy. On my side, I could only see that you got 1 failure. I can't see the rest of that.
All right, yeah. So I guess there's no way. I'm not
going in.
I'm not going in. Well, and then
Not
Benjamin
going in.
Bartholomew Benson was never heard from again. Yeah, no,
That's so funny.
I was like, I was so scared because it's like, oh god, if he grabs him again, yeah, my character was just gonna leg it.
No, there's yeah.
It's like, help me, cool, see ya, sucker.
You know what sucks about that too? You taking my car.
I steal his car. Dude, I should have. While I was running by him, I should have kicked him in the leg.
Oh my god.
Kicked him in the leg, grabbed the kerosene. Your wealth's mine now.
That was kind of crazy that you did manage to get away from him though, just because, like, yeah, ghouls have crazy strength and movement.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure my size is what determines my movement. I think.
I think it is. I
Age,
don't
isn't
remember.
it as well?
Oh, age could probably have a factor.
No, age
Yeah,
is strength.
age.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if I change this to 50.
Oh, line green before you say that.
Yeah.
Actually, there is an age range in character creation, so you can't just be like 2 years old.
Yeah, no, because I have because I'm small, that lets me move faster. Huh.
I believe the age range is 18 to 80. I'm booting up the wizard right now.
Oh, that's counter.
Any other comments? Because we're kind of just like, you know, hey, this is the conclusion arc. Be sure to save this VOD, damn it.
Oh yeah, I will. I will. This is gonna be fun. I'm really excited. I have no idea when we're going to be. I don't think this is gonna be a consistent thing. I doubt it'll be consistent. You know, like
The
it's
next
not.
one is with Rosie, right?
Yeah, scheduling's hard, and I know Rosie's doing a lot.
Yep. So, but we'll. You know, I'm definitely down for another investigation with Benjamin, Bartholomew Benson, the greedy guy that wants money.
Yeah, I hope you guys had a good time.
15 to 89
Yeah,
is the age range. That's weird.
Oh, actually, if I go over here, if we go all the way back up, because at the very end, when we were doing character why did it turn black?
Ooh, Cthulhu!
No, no.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why it did that.
That's weird. I just had a look now.
I
on
see
the
it.
screen.
Yeah, that's.
I see everything
Oh,
at the top.
never mind. It's good. Nice.
How
That's
late is it
weird.
for you, friend? I'm sorry, I realized.
Oh yeah, it
That's
has.
alright. It's like about 1:30, so.
Okay. But rolled education, and I had I got like 2 checks and only went up by 1%. It was crazy. Anywho, that's gonna be enough out of us for now. We'll oh yeah, Benjamin. Oh god, he inherited the impeccable ability for
It runs in the family.
don't tell me the feet pics run in the family. That's terrible. That's a terrible joke. I love it. But
yeah, I hope you guys had a good time with this.
yeah, I'm excited for next time. Whenever that's gonna be. We'll be doing schedule. We'll be checking the schedule and then, or like talking with amongst ourselves to see when we're gonna next do this. So.
Yeah. I'm glad. We'll try and organize something for the next one. So the next one is a lot longer. It's 1 to 3 sessions, it says, so it could take a little bit.
Any of them could be 1 session.
And on top of that, there's gonna be a lot more going nuts probably. So, because this one was very light.
Yeah, this one was a very tame, very baby beginner version of the game. So it gets a lot more difficult in the next one. and yeah, it requires like 3 to 5 people. So if we can get Rosie in, she said that she'd be interested to play. So and maybe anyone else as well.
So
I'm picking TFP when he's around.
yeah, and so
Yeah,
we
I
might
thought-
have a full party of 4.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be fun.
So
Yeah. We'll try and get something good for like a new session 0 potentially.
yep, but that'll be for us for later. And,
Yeah.
So that's gonna be enough out of us for now, and we'll see you next time. So have a great evening, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye. Thanks for watching.